long that I keep my fire. I can't wait to hit a little night, and every month will be a very special Christmas for me, yo. Da 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 da, yo. Da 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 da. Shake a hand at me, yo. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let these folks know what's on my brimley. Dear Santa, what's up? Where the hoes at? I got to work and I got to pop, but you still ain't brought my stove yet. I've been the trap bread miss in 12th grade, been on another list in my 12th age. If I don't get what I want in 12 days, I'm at the North Pole with my 12 gauge.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds and everything from football to NBA, college basketball, NHL to UFC, head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here. Please bet responsibly. Cameras. Rico's camera not even on.
Good. So,
Yep.
tell me food. The thing blinking, that means yours is on, right?
Yours is on now. God, how many nuggets you got?
Is this on?
This cat got grilled nuggets and fried
You
nuggets.
done heard
I
him say
did,
that?
I got
He said
both.
earlier.
That's why I asked if you wanted some.
Fam, I'm not going to sit there and listen to you tell which nugget's better. You got both. No, it don't even matter.
Buddy,
dude.
is that on?
Yeah, it's on.
Man, you about to record a whole podcast and forget.
You think I don't know how to pie no more? I know how to pie.
I was looking forward, George, to your top 10 Christmas gifts.
Yes, he got a musket.
Mm-hmm. He beat me by like 1 second. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
All my
Musket.
all my white friends growing up, they always used to get guns for Christmas. All of them.
Hammer?
My one friend, he got a sniper rifle on Christmas.
Oregon, buddy.
I'm talking about here too.
No.
My friend Carson got a sniper rifle.
Crossbow.
No, oh, they used to get crossbows too. No joke. My friend Blake, he got a crossbow. He was like, but Dad said I can't use it unless we go camping.
He got a sniper rifle on Counter-Strike.
I'm dead serious. all the white friends I grew up with got guns.
Great.
They got real guns, BB guns, or crossbows for Christmas. That's no joke.
All those white people hated you, though, secretly.
They probably did, but those are my friends. I had no choice.
All right, as long as you admit it.
It was either that or be lonely. Now, when I went home probably for the day, God knows what they said about me, But they're probably like, he's one of the nice ones.
They said if he says something crazy, I'm going to shoot him with this crossbow.
No, they're probably like, he's okay with us. He's one of the nice ones.
He's okay with us.
He can't stay the night.
They you people do.
He can't sleep over, but he's one of the nice ones, all right? Yo, Sneak This Podcast, episode 375. George, Rico, Greg, back in the building. Here the podcast once again. It's been a minute, took a little bit of break, decided to come back to do this podcast again. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe. Are you going to talk? Because you got to bring the mic to your face. Or you going to wait for a second?
I'm gonna wait. You do your thing.
Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast.
He can't not talk. Buddy.
Huh?
It's Rico. He's going to say something.
That's
He's been
fine,
talking
but
this whole
bring the
time.
mic to his face.
No, I'm saying it's not going to matter.
Oh, okay. Hey, just making sure everybody's on the same page. Hey, make sure we watch the batteries on his camera because they're getting old. We got to get out of here at a reasonable time.
I can't see anything, so it's on you.
All right. Well, I can see.
I do too.
Yeah, I can see. All right. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. Like I said, we took a little bit of a break, but we back. We're doing a top 10 list today. We're doing top 10 greatest Christmas gifts we've ever gotten to us.
Top 10 zesty things ever said on this podcast. Was that what you just said before that?
You think getting Christmas gifts is zesty?
No, before that.
Which one?
Whatever you said when you did that tone of voice.
We back.
Yeah. Zest God.
Yeah.
Change your IG to
Now the Zest God.
Zest God.
Is 1, Jared McCain, 2, Cat.
It might be.
That's that guy.
No, you got to ask Scotty Barnes.
It might be Assassin. Assassin might have taken over number 1.
Scotty Barnes 3.
Nah, if you an assassin, you would never zesty.
Look at him, no?
Sad.
That point is Zesty Assassin.
Like who? I don't know any zesty assassins.
I think this one.
I don't even like saying the word zesty. I can't even believe George said the word zesty on here.
I think that one might. I mean, it's a respectful way to say it. No.
Man, that Luigi, if that's true what they said that his roommate said about him, that he had a bad back so he couldn't have sex.
He said his landlord said that. So I was like, whose landlord knows
Fam,
that?
who's his landlord?
He was getting his back blown out.
Whatever.
Okay. Fam,
I mean,
let me tell you something.
Twice over.
No,
United Healthcare.
I could tell, he's a...
look at what Tim replied on Twitter. Even he put a zesty comment. Huh?
The assassin man, he's a decent looking man. I ain't gay, but he a nice looking man. You mean to tell me he can't hit? Fam.
Ain't no way
he got
it's permanent.
surgery on his back.
Ain't no way it's permanent.
I know that, but let me tell you something.
I've sent y'all the things.
If I'm a good looking man and I can't hit.
When they first put those pictures out of his accounts, and one of the main pictures was that X-ray, I sent that to the thing 2 days ago.
But I didn't get it.
That was the funniest thing
what
I've
is that
ever
supposed
seen.
to be? Huh?
It was funny to me just because that was his picture, and then he assassinated the medical CEO. That's why it's funny. I wasn't even thinking of that.
It would have made more sense if he assassinated because they messed up his back and he couldn't hit no more.
Maybe that's why.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
They said his family is rich.
To do with his parents.
I have no idea why. I haven't deep dove in it.
So either he's a good
He
Samaritan,
or it's only like 2 pages long. It's like, okay, it's a long essay.
I need to know what. It's only 2 pages. Dang.
I know, right? Like
he should have remained mysterious. I wouldn't have wrote one. First of all, a manifesto and none of that matters if you're still alive. Like unless you get killed or kill yourself, what's the point of it? Like I can just tell my story now.
Isn't Unabomber still alive in jail?
Did he have a manifesto?
Yeah,
that's
really long time ago. I don't remember.
His shit was all about the environment.
His stuff was like his stuff was longer than Bill Belichick's UNC plan.
Now that's fine and dandy, but to me, if I'm alive to tell my story, forget my manifesto. I got something to say. Give me a press conference. I got you. I would literally request. I did it. I want at least 2 hours of press time. I want a Netflix special so I could talk live. Like,
he's getting a Netflix special.
Oh, he getting one for certain. We're gonna be
Ryan Murphy's in the lab as we speak.
Dang, hopefully they add this podcast clip to the special on Netflix. Huh?
Look at him.
Local sneaker podcast.
Local. Yes. on the evening national news, local Phoenix pod.
But like I said, we're doing top 10. We're doing top 10 Christmas gifts we've ever got. Rico made a list, right?
Yes, sir.
I made a list. Now I'll admit that there may be there may be 1 or 2 items on this list that may have been birthday gifts. I don't remember, but my birthday is in January after Christmas, so things happen.
Mine's in December after Christmas.
Yeah,
so ain't no way I remember anything I got for Christmas. Like I said, I remember the items that I owned. I don't know when I got it. I could have got it when it came out.
Me too. I don't know. But look, it's a pod. We've never done this before. Out of almost 9 years of pod,
PS2,
we've never done this.
N64, haircut.
You got a haircut for Christmas.
Yeah. Who knows, man?
Your barber
They
showed
took you
up
to a
dressed
black
as
barber.
Santa
They were
Claus.
like, we got a surprise.
Black cement 4s. Who knows? I have no idea.
You got sick of going to Supercuts. They were like, for Christmas, we taking you to Shabazz.
Yeah, you right. Got the beard lined up too.
They were like this. Open your eyes. It was everybody in there talking junk. Talking
got the hot towel beard lined up. Everything.
Who's the GOAT, Magic or Jordan? That's what the discussion was.
Yes, it was a barbershop discussion.
It was definitely one of the barbers in there was like, I was at the Wilt 100-point game.
100%.
The one I go to now, homeboy started his own thing where he's the only one in there. But when he used to be in the actual barbershop with the other guys, they had the basketball Papa-Shot in there. So it really wasn't no conversation ever. People would just go play Papa-Shot.
You know what's funny is any barbershop I do go to now, I might take Cortez to get his haircut from places. I don't cut hair anymore. But they don't even be talking like that in there.
I'm sure. Listen,
like that?
we live in Phoenix. I'm sure it's different in Chicago, New York City, whatever. They probably really got stuff like that, but they ain't got that in Phoenix.
You're right. They ain't got that here.
My barber keep telling me I look like different people every time I go in there. He'll cut my hair, be like, you know who you look like? Francisco Lindor. Buddy, last time, shout out to him.
Does he
cut my
forget
hair.
who you are?
He cut my hair. And he
you're
said,
not a regular.
He said, you know you look
every
like
time you go in there.
Julius
Nice to
Randle.
meet you.
I'm dead ass. 100%
Julius
facts.
Randle.
He said he told me I look like Julius Randle. Huh?
He shouldn't be cutting hair.
I don't think
blind.
he's blind. He's colorblind.
Yeah, he's every blind. He definitely got some problems.
He's a good dude.
He like cutting hair blind.
Said,
Shout out to him, though.
Yikes. Look at this on this message board.
I can't read that from here.
Yes,
What's
you
it
can.
say?
I don't want to say it out loud because it's inappropriate.
What do you mean?
Abbreviate.
What
It's
do
a
I
safe
mean?
place.
There's an account that does like message boards, college stuff, and somebody from Knowles message board said the N word. Bunch of soft N words on this team
Soft. Oh.
with the hard
That's about right.
ERS.
Okay. That's not the right one. All right.
Oh yes, it was not a it was a white guy who said it. At least I'm assuming.
Pickups. Rico, you got any pickups lately? So the last time we paused, it's been a while.
I have one enormous.
And I forgot your pickups. I forgot
that's
your joints
okay.
at the house. I
I
forgot.
appreciate it.
What you got?
I have those apparently. And
Apparently.
I have one big little pickup. Amber and I got another pug.
Big little pickup.
Fam, where y'all get that dog from, though? I mean, that dog
Picked
is
him-
very cute, though.
We picked him up from this breeder in San Diego.
Easy, you.
Shout out to her. He is 2 months old. He got all his shots. We took him to the vet today. He looks,
Got all his shots.
he looks pretty good.
Did you have to pay for it? Oh, okay. I don't know. Dogs like that expensive? I know nothing about dogs, huh? Honestly, I would just act like I want to look at it, and then I just put it in my pocket and walk
But
off.
we're a
No, you wouldn't.
flat-faced dog family. You know, she's had like 4 or 5 pugs in her life, but this is my like second.
What happened to him?
They got old. They died. What do you mean?
Fam, see, that's why I ain't buying dogs. Things like that happen is devastating. No, I can't handle something like that.
Well, our old pug Marley, he passed away a couple years ago. He passed away last June, and it's very sad. I mean, he was 15. He was an old man, so
Can't do it.
it's tough, man. But it's part of life.
So you like this dog?
Yeah.
You didn't want to.
It's been like 3 days. So
Yeah, but you didn't want to go like a little bit of period of time without a dog, like. y'all
I
supposed to be
mean,
planning
nah,
a
I mean,
wedding,
so-
a little bit of
He don't-
freedom.
So it is.
He don't like kids though, so that's like his kid.
Yeah, it is. It is always dogs in the house. Amber's sister's dog passed away. She's a French bulldog. That was very unexpected. Very, very sad.
That's why I'm not getting no,
no.
dog.
I feel you.
Like,
But
man,
but French
you
bulldogs.
okay?
I mean,
If you got assassins out here and stuff, like streets is too wild.
Yes.
French bulldogs. That was a breed thing. Those dogs are always fucking
Got
super.
problems. Huh?
And we have a lab, and she's fine. She's still kicking.
Oh, weirdo.
And So we always got dogs in the house. So we went without our own dog, so to speak, like for a little while. But there's still always a dog in the house. You know what I mean?
Look, I
Ain't
saw
no
your dog
way, ain't
on the
no
internet, and I sat there and I was like, God, my daughter would love one of these, but I can't do it. It's too much work.
It's a lot of work.
It's too much work, and if something like that happened, fam,
I've been sleeping downstairs.
do it.
The
because
only
he's
reason ever to
we're
have
still
a
like
dog.
crate training him. Obviously, like he's only 2 months old.
Listen, the only reason ever to have a dog is when you got kids and your kids want a companion or whatever. That's it, buddy.
Nope, because I'm an adult and I want a companion. So
you have a woman.
that's where we're really in with
Yeah.
that. Other little one.
Have a real one.
Nope.
Have a real human.
For real. I am all the way good on that.
That's all you got lately?
That is.
That's it?
That's
Man.
it.
When y'all getting married, huh?
You really need to see.
October 2026.
God dang! It's the longest
Wow.
engagement of all time.
Correct.
No, it's not. Well, maybe.
It's a long time, no?
No, because mine technically wasn't an engagement, but yes.
What's that supposed to mean? What was it?
Entanglement.
No, the time before the engagement doesn't count, is what I'm saying. Even though,
I mean the actual will you marry
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Now go.
right, that's why I
right.
say it doesn't count.
Rico proposed during COVID.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Thought it was pretty close.
It was October 2023 was when I proposed. So that'll be
5
3
to
years.
6. That's 4 years.
3 years? Math.
Over 25. Fine. God.
Well, it's tough. I mean, her brother was deployed. He's back now. So we was waiting on that.
Man, go to the courthouse then.
We're
You really want them to have that ring on, huh?
I mean, shoot, they already live together and got a dog. You may as well be married. You get a dog together and you calling it your kid?
that's it. Yeah.
Damn. Go hold hands at the
Oh,
courthouse.
Amber posted some on her Instagram today. She was like, my mom at 29 with like the two, like her and her sister, like as kids. She's like, me at 29 with my kid, and it was the pug. I don't know, it made me laugh.
Oh, I thought it was you. Was gonna say it was you.
Thought it would have I thought you said it made you feel bad.
Very good.
But
It did not make me feel bad.
I would have been like, you know what, babe?
I'm all the way
meet me
good.
downtown.
Yes,
Meet me downtown.
Yes, surprise.
I'm going to go get a money order and I'm going to go downtown. They take money orders.
I got to get Chick-fil-A first before we go.
I gotta get dinner.
What's up, y'all? I gotta eat.
I gotta get dinner. Fam,
I gotta eat.
Telling the group thread of men that you gotta
I
go
gotta
get dinner
eat,
is
bro.
whack.
What do you mean? How?
Because you a man, you went and worked a hard day. You get dinner when you get dinner. You made it a priority.
That's when I got dinner. Yeah,
You
I gotta
made it a
eat,
priority.
bro.
You made
Fam,
it a
if I'm in here
priority,
famished, I'm gonna be in a poor mood the entire time.
Men don't make dinner
listeners
a priority.
half the listeners don't like me anyway. You want me all angry all the time for
All
the whole
listeners
show?
like you. There's only a few that don't like you.
You should have got the soup that looks like gruel. That would have made it real.
Oh, you talk about that pimento soup?
No. They have one they make only in wintertime, the chicken tortilla. It's actually good.
Oh no, that's good. I've had that before.
But it looks like
Warms your heart.
gruel or whatever though.
But that one sandwich they got with the pimento on it now, they got a soup like that now.
Oh, that's
something.
nasty.
That's
Ew.
disgusting. Man.
That sounds crazy.
That's just sick. All right. Nasty. Like vomit.
Sick.
George, you got any pickups?
Does a Honda Pilot count?
Hey,
Everybody getting major pickups. That car is fire too.
Top
that's
10 Christmas gift ever.
They got
There you go.
They got the.
There you go. Well done.
V-Tech. I don't know what version y'all got.
V-Tech. 1997.
That joint has all the bells and whistles. That's what dads say.
Yes, it does.
It got all the bells and
Tight.
whistles.
It's got a lot of things.
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Me and Ruby was looking inside
No
like,
complaints.
ooh, the new car smell.
Hannah got all conditioned floor mats.
ACG floor mats.
ACG.
That's
ACG
fire.
floor mats.
She said whatever brand name it was, the label was lame, so she took it off. She even had to get that like Goo Gone out to clean the whatever the residue that was left.
Must be nice.
You do what you want.
Well, I mean, I probably got some stuff. I don't know.
You got a New Jersey, obviously.
You know how long I had this jersey? Fam, cats be seeing me in jerseys and be like, oh, fam, I literally, I'm not going to say it on here because I don't know. I got more jersey than you can even imagine. All right?
I think your wife already knows.
All right? Like, I go like, let me see if I can grab some Dodgers jerseys, or let me see if I can go find a Milwaukee or something I ain't got now. I ain't got more jerseys than you could.
You must have a second house.
Now,
the way you said that.
I always think to myself, maybe I should give all this.
only got stuff in one room in the
Secret
house.
family.
The closet.
Oh, chill.
Hey, what was that? There was something that was.
Still will hear this and be like,
It was something I seen last night where somebody was like, bro, one family is enough. How you got a second family? That's a lot of work.
fam.
Dying laughing. I don't even remember what show it was or what I saw.
That's my whole persona for life. When I was in college and everything like that, and Rosie used to be like, are you talking to someone else? Fam, I don't got time to cheat. You know how much work that is? You know how much stress that is to cheat? Like, no, I'm not cheating. 2 wives? 2 girlfriends? You're out of your mind. Huh?
They talk about
They
talk about the economy like that on Twitter. People like, the 70s and 80s was popular because people were raising 2 families on a single income.
Huh?
Yeah.
You could be a better dad at another house than you are at your real one. Huh? I remember reading a biography. I think it was Stephen A. Smith's biography. Maybe it was him or somebody else. Man, it said his dad was a phenomenal father with his other kids, his other family. That has to be
I've
whack,
heard somebody say that joke before, like
fam.
somebody like Dave Chappelle or somebody did that
That's
joke in a stand-up.
whack. That's crazy. But today, being 2 families, God, you got to be a trillionaire. So no pickups. That was it. Honda Pilot. So that means she got the Honda Pilot, but now you got the Acura.
Yeah.
What is it?
What's funny is it's in the shop.
TSX?
But luckily not something we have to pay for. It was a recall thing. And I guess it's like a major part of the engine too. So
Dang, they took the
You got a TSX?
pistons.
Oh what?
What is it? A TSX, right?
TLX.
Oh, TLX. Excuse
No,
me.
man, that was bought
Yeah,
and paid
that was
for
Hannah's
like almost
car.
immediately in 2016.
I didn't know what Hannah drove.
That was Hannah's car.
You didn't know she drove.
I said I didn't know what Hannah drove.
I probably got some sneakers and some stuff. I don't know, man. Who knows?
jerseys.
I don't keep track of none of this stuff.
Buddy.
I didn't get a car or a dog, none of that
You're out
fancy
there, bro.
stuff like you guys.
You saying you got so much money you don't even care anymore is crazy, though.
Yeah, right. No. People who running around complaining about the
said you
quality
got
of Black Cement 3s. Shut up. Like you don't care
said
about
you
your
got a second house with just for the bedroom use or closet use.
Yep.
And what else did he say?
I
He
just
buys stuff and he don't even know what he buys. He just throws it in his new house.
Nobody keep track of none of this garbage anymore. Y'all don't keep track of nothing y'all buy anymore. The only reason why you keep track of your dog is because it's live.
I don't really buy much anymore, honestly.
I mean, you probably bought like decks of cards and stuff like that.
Nah, I haven't bought. I buy.
You close the business?
I buy stuff to flip. I don't buy anything to keep.
Line. Instead of closing line.
The only thing I've been buying lately is like sealed wax because that's the sealed boxes. I don't open boxes. I just resell it sealed. It's almost like sneakers. Easier to sell when it's brand new. You know you can make money.
Sound like a scam, no? You guys should watch on Netflix.
Oh, it's called Buy Now?
Fam, I
Is that what
watched
you're
it.
telling me
Did you
about?
watch it?
It's going to make me want to throw everything away.
Fam,
so I don't
you
wanna
watch it, you'll rethink a lot about life. Though. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know what you mean.
It's a show literally about just gluttony and just overbuying.
I also
yeah.
do feel like there's one of those every year because there was the Marie Kondo thing like a couple years ago came out.
Facts.
That was called.
Yeah, but
what
here's
was
the
it
thing:
called? I don't
when
remember.
you can have that self-reflection or whatever, because like he said, it's gonna happen it's cyclical. It's gonna happen every couple of years where you're like, we don't need all this stuff. And the reality is like, fam, what else you gotta? What else are you gonna spend your money on? Like
Other stuff,
Or don't.
nah.
or don't.
Yeah, right.
Save?
But then what? Will you just have a bank full of money and you don't do nothing?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Somebody
Like,
saying that.
Retire.
Now go on vacation and stuff like that, but I don't need to get like. It makes no sense how much sneakers we got. It really
correct.
of course, but that's a different story. That you
It
just
makes
talking about
no
stuff in
sense.
general.
Somebody gets the iPhone 16 and they buy the 17, then the 18, and the 19. They just keep buying.
Correct.
It makes no sense
This
for things
is,
like that.
12. It don't work.
14.
Fam, I'm not talking about you.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm putting my example in.
Yeah, but you talk to me like buddy. Like this was,
No.
I'm not talking to you. In general.
I understand that. That's what that was my
The
point.
lady that was on there, she said was there at the beginning of Amazon. She literally describes on like how they get us to buy and what they do and the special tactics and stuff like that, changing the colors of certain words in the description. You don't even realize it. And I'm sitting there like,
human
what the?
human psychology.
Yes. The point is that everybody should watch
It's
it.
not groundbreaking.
All right?
I mean,
It's not groundbreaking, but it's eye-opening if you don't pay attention on a regular basis. I talk about it a lot about spending money and things like that. It's a lot of stuff that we don't spend money.
you do it.
I feel
You're
bad
right.
enough for the stuff I bought, so I'm good. I'm watching that.
You what?
I said I feel bad enough for all the stuff I
good.
bought. Like I was like, why do I have this?
Good. Give it up. Huh? Give it up. Other than that,
You
I got nothing
give it
else.
up.
I am trying to give it up.
No,
I'm not trying to
you
buy
ain't.
nothing.
No,
man.
you ain't.
Dude, me and Rocio got a plan from January to June, nothing. But
You always-
November, December,
You
it's-
always
it's
talk
up.
about me and Rocio got a plan, and then your individual plan switches up quick.
I'm the one that made the plan.
You've done this before.
I'm the one that made the plan. All right.
You've done this
So
before.
I'm in charge.
Yeah.
All right.
2025 is the travel year.
It's the what?
Travel year.
You better hope she don't listen to
2025
We're going
is
to
the year.
a grip of places. We're supposed to be going to Europe,
Dang.
Pending.
What part of Europe?
Italy, and France.
The only thing I'm gonna push back on that is like, yeah, it sounds cool to do experiences and stuff, and then you like come to a point because I had that year too. I don't know what year it was, 23 or 22, and then you're like, it's stupid. Trust me.
What would you prefer to do?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What would you like to do?
What do you mean?
say experiences, stupid.
Sneakers,
Buying
stupid.
stuff, stupid. What would you like to do?
Steel packs.
No. My point is like realistic thing in life is you're gonna spend your money on something. So like just mix it up. You know what I mean? Like what you already are doing, not what you're doing. You spend way too much money on clothes and shoes.
You spend way too much money on sports gambling and nonsense.
That's not true.
If spending any money is way too much money on sports gambling.
I'm up on gambling.
All right, man. That's what they want you to think. Huh?
Well,
Then they hit you with 25 credit and they be like, oh, it's free money, gang. Yeah, all right. They got you hooked. Like this fish. Hooked. They pull you up the water. Pause.
yes. Well,
Pull you up.
maybe 20 years ago they would have had me like that. Not anymore.
Had you like that. Yes, sir. Releases.
We ain't doing releases no more. Let's
No, we got
What do you mean?
new releases.
Nah, all
we
right,
got
we're
new
doing
releases.
releases.
We don't buy shoes no
It's
more.
a
That's my
sneaker
new- That's a new
podcast.
It
thing.
don't matter. This is
That's
a
new-
sneaker podcast.
That's a new
Doing
thing I'm bringing to the
releases.
show. No more releases.
No,
All right.
because
Well, we're
because
doing
here's the
releases,
thing.
so-
If we don't do releases, we got nothing to talk about. Huh?
Guest does
You-
releases.
You sent a list of things to talk about.
Fam, no, I didn't.
We got Shooter Man. We got
Shooter Man in a topic. Huh?
Yes, it is.
No, we already talked about
Yes,
him.
it is. That's the topic.
I'm not talking about
Yeah,
nothing
what?
else, but
No, I
I'm
don't think we
going
need to talk about
home.
that.
Huh? I got to go home. Huh?
He's an American hero. That's all we got for you.
Release
That's
is
it.
the biggest time waster here. What are you talking about?
Nah.
You got to go home,
People love releases,
buddy.
They love it.
They got to be in the know.
No,
it's up
they
to
don't.
us.
Because
No,
guess
George.
what?
No,
We're
they
talking to the
don't.
people about their releases. We let them know whether or not they should cop or not.
No,
Yes.
no, we don't.
Rico, you
Because
gonna do releases then?
Yes, I will.
2 weeks of releases.
When we say
December
releases,
10th.
you say if you're gonna buy it or not if somebody else should buy it. or
and
not.
we pie next week because Ruby wants to come on.
Hey,
I thought she was gonna be here today, to be honest.
Nah, I thought so too, but she's still out of town. She back home. So
Oh, I thought she was here.
it's supposed to be, but Ruby's a complicated person.
I don't get it. So she's left and then she's coming back again.
She said she needed a break from being here. So
Oh, that must have been like a code for my parents are stressing me out.
yep. But now they listen to the pod. Look what you did.
December
It's
10th.
not like it was a secret.
Nike SB Dunk Low, dark smoke gray.
If you in the SBs, cop. That's
Kinda
that's what
look
they
like,
that's what the listeners want to hear.
You literally have never done that before in 400
I have
episodes.
done that before. What are you talking about?
No, you haven't.
If you
You've
in the
done whether
SBs,
you
cop.
would buy or not.
I do both. I do
No,
all
you-
that.
no,
you don't
you
be paying no attention.
No, you don't.
What you got, Rico?
Never
Zoom
talked to
Pegasus.
the listeners like that before,
I
ever
do.
once.
Zoom
No,
Pegasus
you haven't.
41 SP, faded spruce, and college gray anthracite.
If you like Pegasus, cop.
This is for you. Do I have the shoe for you if you F what Pegasus is?
I'm about to look at the pictures. Yeah.
Pata Chuck 70 high mini logo patch.
Stupid fire. And I had my
Natural
notifications
ivory
on for them.
and black.
I had my notifications on for them this morning, but I was training class, and I was like, nah, I'm good on them. But these joints is fire. The white one's fire.
Unreal. Phenomenal.
Fire.
Salehi Bembry.
One of the-
Polex Juniper Sud.
And we're gonna go over the categories for Sneaker of the Year awards.
Yes, we are.
This right here is one of the worst sneakers of all time. It's not even close. I
Didn't you
own a
buy it?
pair.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst of all time.
I mean, we told you that.
it's
like,
not even
2
close.
years ago.
That shoe is for actual weirdos.
We've told you that. We told you that like 2 years ago. So.
Box though, fire.
Okay. Ayrton Senna Institute, Gel Cayano 14, McLaren, and Lotus.
I'm not mad at the shoe.
Phenomenal.
These are actually pretty nice.
Fire.
These got George written all over them.
Nocta Air Force One Low, certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Whack, whack.
I'm not mad at some of the colors
They're
of
cool.
these.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad
Yeah.
at these.
The only shoes that have my name written on them or whatever show up in that accordion box that you get every couple months.
Accordion shouldn't be
A
fun.
human accordion box.
I'm not mad at these colorways in these
they're cool.
certified Noctas.
The blue one looks like the Booker one that came out.
I think he be
couple
running
years
them
ago.
over before he puts them in the box and then tapes
He
it
said
up.
he was gonna file a claim with UPS. I think he was stunned. I think he was fronting.
New Balance 1906.
Damn, you
Excuse me.
forgot the Kobe.
Magnet Phantom.
Oh, you talking about
I don't
that?
see a
Oh, you
Kobe.
talking about that slipper?
I'm kind of tight.
I'm not mad at these loafers. I'm not
cool.
mad at them. I ain't copping, but I ain't mad at them.
Kobe 9 Elite Protro Christmas 2024.
By far one of the worst sneakers of all time. Look at that, George. You copping these?
Yep.
Did you order these?
Buddy,
Anybody order these?
are you okay?
Oh, okay.
Fam, those are strictly for...
Is the call? Never mind.
Those are for Hulk Hogan and Roy Jones Jr. only.
And that
Brother?
dude that
Brother?
fought Tyson. What's his name? Steph Curry?
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Them is for Jake Paul.
I'm pretty sure Jake Paul is sponsored by Pokemon shoes.
New Balance 991 V2 Made in England Winter Flare. Them's fire.
Jake Paul
Anything
probably
made
has
in
his
England
own
is fire.
shoe brand or something.
Boy, bruv. And that.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan.
Whoa. British rap is made in England. What are you talking about?
Any New Balance made in England is fire.
Then be
You
clear.
know I don't like no British rap.
You just said everything made in England is fire. So
Every
clarify.
New Balance made in England is fire. The British rap is whack. Weak,
Little
Rico.
Sims is good. No,
Man, Little
Sims is
Sims, Big Sims, Medium Sims, they all suck. All right?
good. You suck.
English rappers suck. All right? They're not even okay. They're not even palatable. All right?
All right.
English actors, top tier. English rappers suck.
I'm all right.
All right, you hear
Why?
that?
Skepta.
Let me get. Here's a question for you.
Sure.
Why do all these cats from Toronto and Canada and stuff think they're like setting rules for like Americans can't? Kendrick fans can't come to Canada no more. Like, buddy, were we ever coming before? But anyways,
The Toronto?
Fam, what are they gonna do about it?
I'm trying to. That's what I'm asking you. Like, what? I don't understand.
It's tweets from
all
actual
these-
humans like,
all these threats
Drake
from like
gonna send his
OVO.
goons there.
Like,
Fam,
what?
seeing
They do
Canadians
what?
wearing Pooh Shiesty masks and stuff, talking about what they like and don't like. Fam, if you don't stop. Stop. All
I
right?
just don't get it. Like, we weren't ever. I mean, I can't get into Canada, so I'm not talking about myself. But we weren't ever
Harris.
coming to
No fly
Toronto
list,
in
huh?
the first time, in the first place.
Come to Canada. Man.
Jordan Tatum 3, sidewalk chalk.
I'm not
I
mad
don't
at
hate
this
him.
Jordan Tatum model. I'm sorry. I don't think
Him,
this
cool.
model sucks. So this model is fire to me.
It's good.
Jordan Tatum to me is 3 for 3. To me. All right.
Stop.
To me. He's 3 for 3. To me. You don't even know what the third one looks like.
Doesn't matter. Stop.
Squid
for 3.
Games, Palermo, Season 2. That is a Puma shoe.
Stop.
Looks all right.
Ain't nobody buy no Squid Game.
Whoa, hold on. Matter of fact, rewind.
Nope.
Well,
Fast forward.
you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What did I do?
Nothing. Listen to the question.
Okay.
Was he a Tatum, not the shoe, was he a Tatum fan or critic? Like, whatever, recently within the last years or whatever?
I don't remember. Why?
you
Wait,
fan.
why?
You worthless.
Fan.
No, you weren't.
Fan.
Don't do that.
Yes, I was. Andy, hater.
He don't even remember.
It don't matter.
Well,
That's
I knew. Well,
that's
Andy,
the
yeah,
hell.
hater.
Andy's
I'm
the
pointing
only
at him
other
like he's
person who
here.
can back it up.
Him was a
Andy's
hater.
a stupid hater.
I hater.
He's the only
100%.
other person who could back
Man.
it up. Your claim. He
I look at
claims
Jason
he
Tatum.
claimed through all that time when Andy was talking junk, he wasn't with Andy on the bandwagon.
Hold
Talking
on.
junk.
There are moments that you can hate on Jason Tatum, but I wasn't hating like Andy does. Andy was sending every single thing he could possibly find of Jason Tatum to hate on him.
He's racist.
I look at Jason Tatum. I look at Jason Tatum and I go, more if my son can grow up to be
Racist
like him,
against
or just a
ACLs,
nice,
huh?
regular young man.
But no.
I do.
The last thing I want is for my dog or child to be like Jason Tatum. No, that is the very last thing I want.
My
Probably on
dog
planet
to be
Earth.
like Jason Tatum. Get fam, have a talk with him.
Oh, speaking of which, do you know the athlete with the #1 dog name in America is Brunson? It's a fun
Brunson?
fact. Brunson, yeah.
That means he's named after a dog. They
No,
named after him.
Doesn't. It means they named a dog after
No,
Brunson.
that means his family
That's
named
the
him after a
#1
dog.
athlete dog name in America is Brunson.
Fam, I knew dogs named Brunson before Jalen Brunson was even born.
Very good.
Yes.
So that means they named him after dogs.
Yes, Charles Brunson.
same. Fam.
I know what the name is, Rico.
And what are you talking about? Wouldn't want Richard. Man, Jason Tatum is an upstanding young man.
Jason Tatum has never had an original thought in his entire life.
I don't care.
Jason Tatum is a fucking weirdo.
Wait, so
Jason Tatum is a loser.
Are you a hater too?
Who gets
Fam,
sat
I'm gonna need you
Then
to
how do
chill
you
out.
during
not
the Olympics?
remember whether
No.
he was a hater or not?
Fam,
I don't remember who
literally
hates
know
what.
Jason Tatum's
It's
friend
tough.
personally. I talked to him. What are you talking
No,
about?
you've been a hater. You like the shoes, but you've been a hater.
I have never hated on Jason Tatum.
I'm about to search the thread up.
Fam, Jason
that's a
Tatum.
good move.
Go ahead. Jason Tatum to me
Thread
is
check.
exactly who I would want my son to grow up to be just like.
You're a fool.
I mean, obviously, besides like me. But if he got to model himself,
Yes.
if he got to model himself after an athlete, it would be after Jason Tatum. Dude. Nice, well-spoken young man. Don't get himself in any trouble.
Don't say
care
that.
what nobody thinks.
That's a dog
Goes out there and plays
whistle. That's a
basketball.
dog whistle.
Top tier in his profession. Top tier in his profession. NBA champion. Went to college. What are y'all talking about? A great father. Like I don't even
Man,
know.
I'm not even talking about that.
I don't
I'm not
care.
a
I'm
hater.
talking about everything,
I'm
huh?
indifferent on Tatum. Like, he's a goofy to me because of that Kobe stuff.
Who cares about
no,
that?
No,
That's fine.
Don't
fine.
do that.
I'm
Stop.
Fine.
I'm indifferent on Jason Tatum.
Cool.
Kobe stuff, goof.
Cool.
Rest of it, I can care less.
Loser.
Chill out. Huh?
No.
You be using some strong words, boy, against some
Who?
people. No, loser, you out of your mind. Huh? I know his homie. This homie gonna come get you. Huh?
Who homie?
Jason Tatum
He
homie.
can wherever. I dropped the pen. That's fine.
Yeah,
The address. That's
Drop
okay.
the pen, man. Dude, trust me, he's a big dude. I won't be here.
Oh,
George,
the
you better be in
other.
the building.
I don't give a shit.
You better be here.
I don't give a shit. The
Fam.
other thread is the other thread that went. The other thread that I'm in with Blanc and him went back and forth about
Who?
Tatum. Blanc and
Oh, Andy.
Fam Drew, man.
Dang, you said Tatum is on the take.
Didn't see Tatum once, LOL, in the Olympics.
You said he was on the take in 2023.
Because he was playing bad. I said that about everybody. Justin Tucker is currently on the tape.
July.
You think he has like brainworm or something?
July 31st.
What'd you
Tatum
say?
fucking up. He shouldn't have cut his hair. Turned him back into a rookie.
He shouldn't have cut his hair.
That's his Thor.
July 28th. Tatum has to be sick.
Yeah, he clearly wasn't feeling well. He
Tatum
was like,
and Hallie look
No,
like
you
they
meant-
you meant sick because somebody else won something before him.
No,
or he
I
didn't
meant
play or
sick
something.
like,
no,
you know
you
what, he
didn't.
playing bad.
Click
He
on
got-
the
July
thing. No,
10th.
you didn't. I read
Tatum
the
got
context.
hung. LOL.
He tried to bam on him, and he got hung. Say, you ain't gonna find no dirt on me with Jason Tatum. That's my dog.
I just found it. You
That's my
said
dog,
he's
huh?
on the tape.
I say that about everybody, huh?
Tatum might be the only player
I
who
say
could win a
everybody selling
championship
cookies,
after
and I
years
say
of
everybody
battling
on the
and getting
tape, so
made
it don't
fun of
mean
all
nothing,
day
huh?
on social media. That's funny.
I say everybody shaving points too, huh?
You didn't say that about Max Crosby.
Tatum ain't doing shit. June
man,
6th,
if you don't stop-
2024.
You said everybody.
Fam, he don't got to be able to take. They suck. All right, it don't matter. Huh?
This is a good point.
You
February
said-
18th, Tatum plays for the Celtics and said he just met Larry Bird for the first time. Huh? That is weird.
Insane.
Huh.
Insane.
Long
But I blame Larry Bird. I don't blame Jason Tatum.
Rico is reading recent stuff. I'm going back. You
Oh, Tatum on the tape.
Tatum and Brown.
Oh my God. There we go.
And
I'm
then
caught
the
up with him
Same
now.
day or whatever. You said Tatum's on the tape.
Tatum 0-10.
You're a
Tatum
hater,
is fucking ass.
0-10. That's what he is today.
Yeah, I can't even find those texts, so I must have deleted the thread. But
Whatever.
look at you, though. You got a lot of dirt in this thread.
December 2022. Tatum is the MVP, doing windmills now in games. My God.
Who said that?
You. So
Anything else?
June 8th.
George Martin?
Tatum is from St. Louis. Oh, that's not a thing.
What? No. You said he was on the take, and he sucks, and whatever the other. thing was.
No. In that game, sucked. On the take, I said about everybody. Huh? Everybody who being one.
Don't do that.
Fam, Rico
Oh,
fans
now
releases
I'm back. What said when he said Tatum was supposed to come on the show after the season?
In June,
Facts, huh?
June 2024, you said Tatum ain't doing shit.
What that guy? Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? Your entire Twitter life revolves around talking junk about your teams. Now, what are you talking about?
You're
I don't
not
know
a
the
Celtics
context
fan.
here, but Mac
If you were a
Jones.
Celtics fan, that would make sense.
I'm a Jason Tatum fan.
I don't know
No,
the
you aren't.
context, but Mac
All right,
Jones
sure.
times
Jason Tatum,
Deion
shoe
Point
fan.
times Kyrie times Tatum. I don't know what the context
Boston,
is.
they all Boston.
Tatum
Fam,
ball
can you
tonight.
finish releases? I gotta go home.
Releases.
All right, I don't got time for y'all antics.
Let's do the important ones. Stash Air Max 95.
Boo.
Absolutely phenomenal. Oh my God, I had enough of you.
Fam, it's not 1999. What are we gonna do with that? 95?
It's good. It's a good shoe. You wear the shoe. Good shoe.
You copping?
I wish.
You buying for your dog?
I might.
All right.
You hear about dogs getting electrocuted in New York? I might, because they walk too close to the thing. That's the whole thing.
New York is out of control.
Stash Air Force One low. 2024 version. That might be
You put didn't see Tatum once. LOL. You were laughing because he didn't get no ticks.
bow. That Stash Air Force One, the original, is probably a top 5.
Don't
Air
do
Force
that
One of all
because
time.
anytime
It
we've
is.
done Air Force
Nope,
Ones,
it
you
is.
never include it, so don't do
What do
that.
you mean? When have we
Whenever
done
we've
Air Force One
top
list?
10 Air Force
We did
Ones, you've
top 10 Air
never
Force One
included
list.
it. Yes.
With me here. With my
Yes.
own self here.
Yes.
What was number 1?
Why would we do it without you?
What was number 1?
Number 1, you probably put like linens or something, huh?
I did not put linens. I would not put linens number 1.
I
That is
would.
not the number 1 Air
Top
Force
3.
One of all time.
I
Top 3,
would.
correct. Linens, Stash, and Atmos Georgetown. That's top 3 Air Force Ones of all time by a pretty sizable margin from what would be 4 through 10. Sneakers and stuff, Euro hiker boot, meatballs and mash.
Okay.
Uh,
Meatballs and mash is crazy. Huh?
Air
Is
Jordan
they trying to
11.
compete with beef and broccolis?
Legend Blue. Yes, I think that was the joke.
Oh, slap them in half. I'm sick and tired of the British, bro. What's up with them? Huh?
Air Jordan 11.
Bangers and mash.
Legend Blue. Columbia.
Bangers and
2024 retro.
Huh, I got a pair at the house.
What's bangers, fam? Is bangers sausages?
Bangers
Pause.
and sausages.
That's what I thought.
What's
Wait,
mash?
bro.
Potatoes? Mashed potatoes?
Mash
I'm
is
assuming
mashed
it has to
potatoes.
be.
Very good.
Hey, what'd you say? Columbia 11s?
I think they be
got a
eating
pair at
like,
the house.
I think they be eating mashed peas though too.
Fam, I got a pair of these Columbia 11s at the house. Them joints
Why?
suck. Huh?
You don't even like them. Why do you have them?
Because I got it. I
What do you
got
mean you
stuff.
don't
Huh?
like,
Columbia 11s?
I mean, the 2001 shoe is good.
Do
Yeah,
you
when I was
see?
in 7th grade, it was top tier.
Do you
all
see
right?
how he acts?
Yeah.
What?
Unreal.
I said you hate him, and you said you did the Birdman hand rub, and you said because I got stuff.
I got a
For
ton of
a
stuff I hate.
shoe
huh?
that you don't like.
I got a ton of stuff I hate.
Sell it.
Bad Money, Addy Zero, SL72, active.
Thoughts.
You just got done yelling at me about getting rid of material
Thoughts.
goods, and you
Rico,
got stuff
thoughts
you
on
hate.
it.
It's good.
I'm not mad at this Bad Bunny model.
It's good.
Bad Bunny might be the best thing that's happened to Adidas. Huh? I'm
Correct.
not even lying to you.
Bad Bunny
here
being on
comes
that
the-
top rapper list was funny.
The
That's what
other
was funny.
best thing to happen to Adidas. Adidas AE1 Low, Nick's gift.
Anthony Edwards.
Who is Nick?
That's his friend. That's his friend's colorway that we talked about. Like,
Fragment, Zoom, Spiridon Black.
and there's a blue pair. Now we get into the gritty. Now we get into the nitty-gritty right now, George.
Woo!
George, are you copying? You're not copying those
Spiridons?
Spiridons?
You're not Don Gang? What do you mean?
When was the last time I bought a shoe that wasn't in the accordion box?
Fam,
Don
why don't
Bar.
you spread your wings and fly?
Why don't
Unreal
you
fire.
stop doing a show where 5 minutes ago you don't spend your money, and 5 minutes later you say you not copying that? Stick to 1 point, buddy.
Air Jordan 12 Retro Blueberry. Them stink. Blueberry.
Oh, you know what? If you like 12s, go ahead.
No.
Now, when I look at
Even
these,
if you don't like
when I look at these, I go, yo, you know what? These don't suck. But then when I look at these, I go, man, these suck.
Spiridon OG Sport Red 2024.
Stupid
I
cops.
I have to cop.
Now-
the last like 3 times that shoe was retroed, I've not been able to
Now
get it.
I
That
do
might be a
have
cop.
about 1 or 2 pairs at the house of the OG red ones. I do already currently have. All right. Now I haven't worn them. I don't know if they were, but I ain't put them in the box. Nothing like that. But this right here,
I need
getting
them.
copped.
Unbelievable.
Getting
Phenomenal.
copped. And George, if you don't cop a pair,
You
What's
ain't-
retail?
You ain't copping.
tell me I'm not copping.
You ain't copping.
Say I'm not copping.
You ain't copping.
Say I'm not copping. All right. I'll
What is
prove it.
retail?
Retail is 125.
If it's 125, I might get doubles.
Hey,
Facts.
hey, George,
Uh,
do your thing.
I don't know. what
Travis
that
Scott Velvet Brown. I think I'm past 2 weeks.
Nah.
21st.
It don't
Oh, I'm
matter.
into January now. So
No, you're not.
yes, I am.
No, you're not. The Travis Scott Browns come out in December. That says December 21st. Do y'all like them brown Travis Scotts?
means. No, I like the model. The shoe sucks.
You like the model, but the shoe sucks.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I don't know.
Those should be called beef and broccolis.
Ooh, do it nasty.
Curry Fox 1.
That's
Happy Fox Day.
What's Fox's name on the Aaron Fox?
Aaron? I was like,
Sucks,
who are you talking about?
Why is Wizard of
He
Oz
sucks
doing
now.
it?
King sucks.
Oh, wait. You saying, okay, never mind.
Did you see Wicked?
Nope.
Not yet. Well, Rocio went and saw it when she was in Houston, so like I can't go see it now.
Ain't no way. Don't do that.
What?
You ain't seeing that movie. All that ridiculous press that movie's gotten, don't do that.
I don't give a shit about that press. That movie, I still want to see that movie. That movie looks stupid fired. I appreciate good work.
No, it doesn't.
Huh?
No, it doesn't.
Bro, what? Have you ever seen Wizard of Oz?
Are you okay?
Or no, are you okay?
Are you okay?
No, are you okay?
I'm gonna
All right.
go see Wicked.
No,
Go
you
see
are-
it. Go see the play.
Fam, I can't afford to play.
You can't afford to play all this money spilling.
Yeah, that's why I can't afford it. Huh?
You can
So
afford it.
you sell
Don't wanna
2
go see
pairs.
Wicked. What you
and
talking
you get
about?
a ticket to Wicked at
I wanna
Gammon.
see
They put money
the
into
two
that
weirdest
movie,
people in history and are the main stars of the movie. You're going to see Wicked.
Man, who
If you
ain't
don't go
weird?
They're
there,
not weird. What
Who
do you
isn't
mean?
weird? They-
I don't think Ariana Grande's weird. Cynthia
They're-
Erivo's a weird person, but
they're
Ariana Grande's
both
fine.
the weirdest two people on planet Earth right now.
Why is that? What do you mean?
No,
Why?
they're
For
they're
what?
extremely happy and they're extremely humbled by the opportunity to play in one of the best movies put together. all
Ariana
right?
Grande's fine.
Buddy, what?
Cynthia Erivo's a weird person.
Have you seen Wicked movie yet?
Yeah.
Is it fire?
Yeah.
Mm,
No, I like. Yeah.
fine. I'll wait for it to come on.
Some
I'll
things-
wait for it to come on Disney.
Some
then.
things
I
happen
would.
to you
I would wait for it to
in
come
the
on.
last,
I'll
since
wait
we
for it.
last did
Yeah.
the show.
All right, I'll wait. For
That's
it.
how I feel about it. And I love Wicked. And I was like, oh, okay.
But you're also hypercritical of everything.
That's also true.
Man,
Maybe
ridiculous.
catch
What
a
is it?
matinee.
What is this? A
I'm
nerd?
sorry.
A nerd cast?
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
catch a
all right? No, all
Maybe
he
catch
cares.
a matinee
He's mad.
of the picture. No,
What is this,
catch a
He's
matinee.
mad because
What
they're
is
not
this,
shooting. They're
a-
not shooting each
a
other.
nerd cast?
Nah, they're not shooting each other, taking cocaine and kicking
Yeah,
each
it's
other
not
nuts and
Equalizer
falling off
24,
buildings and
no?
stuff like that. That's all he cares about, huh? If it would have been John Wicked movie, then he would have watched it, huh? But since it's just Wicked, he don't want to watch it.
What would John Wicked be about?
And shooting Oz and shooting everybody, huh? He would have shot everybody.
Shoot from the
Shot
yellow
the
brick
witch,
road?
shot everybody, huh?
You
with
wanna
magic.
see
Huh?
Wicked, man. Go wickedize
Fam, did you
yourself.
even finish the list?
Yeah.
I'm looking at right here, December 23rd.
Wizard of Oz dunks?
Fam, that's a COPPED. Copped. These Wizard of Oz dunks.
These SUCKED.
You smoking sherm.
Fam,
these
that's not a
joints,
good shoot.
Stupid fight. You crazy.
Are you out of your mind?
No, are you out of your mind?
It's not
All right.
good.
All right, bro.
Okay.
George, you copping?
Nope.
Lame. Lame. Fam, I'm copping these Wizard of Oz SB dunks. These joints right here, they make me feel like we back in the day.
You should have copped Seattle Supersonics, so they actually look fire with the green laces in them.
Them.
Did I cop? Buddy, are you
Them
okay?
Supersonics is
Describing
fire.
a cop because of laces in it, because what if it didn't have those laces in it? Would they be whack?
You act like that's not like what do I do on this show for 8 years running now.
Should have copped because they got green laces. If they had the white laces, he would have been like, no thanks.
No, because the original pictures have the red laces or gold laces or whatever, and they look whack.
Is gold not yellow?
Not copping no Seattle Supersonic SB dunks.
But you
But
copping,
what?
But you copping wicked dunks.
I'm copping Wizard of Oz dunks. Don't get it twisted, huh?
Wicked dunks.
Fam, when Wizard of Oz came out in 1939, fam, that was the very first full-colored motion picture movie like that. I watched a movie about that. Do you know how much happened making that movie? People died. People were getting sick. It was some crazy
the
stuff filming that
asbestos?
movie. Fam, that
like,
snow was raw asbestos.
Yeah.
That movie is one of the greatest movies of all time, period, to me. All right? So don't do that.
What point are you trying to make?
The point I'm trying to make is that it's okay if you like the Wizard of Oz. You don't gotta be a hater like that.
Wizard of Oz and Wicked got nothing to do with each other. Original Wizard of Oz and Wicked have zero to do with each other, buddy. Original Wizard of Oz is one of the greatest movies of all time. You talking about a movie with two of the biggest weirdos in human history that really nobody even likes.
Man, you watch a couple interviews and Twitter clips and you done judge
I
the
like
whole
Ariana
movie.
Grande.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Isn't that how the majority of life works?
Hey, Ariana Grande makes good music.
She doesn't make music anymore,
She
so
does. She dropped Eternal Sunshine literally this year.
I don't even know what that means. Is that a song or an album?
It's an album.
Oh.
She dropped a full project this year.
Look, I
I'm
thought
sure it
Ariana
was
Grande
whack.
Eternal Sunshine.
weird anyway.
It was good.
They're all weird, but I don't give a shit. I think Tom Cruise is a weirdo as well, but guess what? Mission Impossible come back out. Guess who gonna be in there? Guess who Maverick 2 come out? Guess who gonna be in there with a flight suit? Me. And he's a supreme weirdo. Say he not. Supreme weirdo. Say he not, George. Say Tom Cruise
I'm
ain't
trying
no
to figure
weirdo.
out what the point is. You talking about
point is-
actual good movies?
The point is, I don't. Hold on, don't sit there and do that about
Wicked's
Wicked.
good.
You're trying to say Wicked is whack because they're weird people. You have no idea.
Wicked sucks.
Now you. All right. All right.
You're an
All right.
imbecile.
Tom Cruise, supreme weirdo.
Oh my god.
Brad Pitt, he got weirdoism in him.
Nah,
He got
nah.
weirdoism in
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Nah,
Billy
don't do
Bob
that.
Thornton.
100%.
Billy Bob Thornton,
Yep.
supreme weirdo.
Tom Cruise, yes.
Angelina Jolie, weirdo.
Yep.
Jennifer Aniston,
Buddy,
nice lady.
buddy.
She weird too.
You talking about people that don't even do anything anymore? Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton is like a hippie now. What do you mean he's a weirdo? Billy Bob Thornton.
He's in Landman now. Fire, by the way.
I understand.
Fire show.
I understand that.
Fire
He's not weird like these two weirdos.
Oh, no, he weird.
He's just a hippie now. That's it. He ain't
He's
weird.
He's always been weird.
No, he.
Him and
What
Angelina
does
Jolie.
Ariana Grande do that's weird?
You
Yeah,
talking
what she do
about?
that's
You
weird?
talking
Hold on,
about
hold
from
on.
30 years ago?
What does Ariana Grande do that's weird? Huh?
Number one, her appearance now compared to what she used to look
All
like.
right,
That's
bro.
one. Number two.
All right, bro.
Number two.
All right,
all that stuff she's doing with old girl. Weirdos.
Yo, you
do you
gotta
mean?
promote your film. Huh?
Weirdos.
It's okay to be happy. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's fine.
got nothing to do with being happy.
All right.
Yes, it does. It has everything to do with it.
They like each other. Huh?
I mean,
They're cool.
people who smoke meth are happy too. Like, you gonna do
No,
meth?
they not.
You cool with that?
They not happy. That's why they smoke meth. Huh?
They smoke meth to get happy.
No, they smoke meth because they can't be happy.
You
That's why
do
they
an
smoke
interview
meth.
with them when they're on meth, they'll be happy.
No, when they do interview with meth, they're like this.
No.
They're not happy.
No.
You ain't never seen no meth man like this. Meth don't do that to
Yes,
you.
that's exactly what meth does to you.
Cocaine will do that to you.
Buddy, there's more than one drug that is an upper, all right?
Meth is not gonna got you like this. Meth put you like this.
No, I think you're thinking of the other one that's popular right now because it ain't
Which
meth.
one is that?
What's the other one?
Heroin?
No, buddy. What's the other one?
Salt? Bath salt?
The one that they give that officers touch and go like this on accident. What's that one? What's the one that's popular right now? The one that
Demons?
them zombies
Fentanyl?
be like slumped over. That's the
Fentanyl.
one you thinking of. That's not meth.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it is.
What are you talking about? You make fentanyl?
There you go.
Fentanyl don't do that to you right away. Huh? It takes time to get you like that. Huh?
Buddy.
Just give me you a heads up.
Buddy.
Give me a heads up. Fentanyl, the first time you take it,
Buddy.
make you go like this.
No, it doesn't. It makes you fall over.
And then after you
slump
continue to
and
take
die.
it, then you go like this. like a battery. Battery in your back. You gotta wind yourself up. What we talking about right now?
Something wrong with
Ariana
you, bro.
Grande being cool. That's all.
Look, I got
50
a
Revo,
problem.
weird person.
Look,
I mean, cool or not,
Where's
she's a
the list?
weirdo. You can still be cool and be a weirdo. I mean, it's
You got
totally like
unboxing?
that. She's a super weirdo.
no, I got
It says unboxing here.
I put that on the list all the time,
Guess
just in
that's
case y'all bring in something. No?
Complaints of quality of Black Cement 3.
You unboxed some chicken nuggets already, though.
You're right.
Unboxing chicken nuggets, crazy. You know? What
and
sauces
two
you,
different kinds.
What
too,
sauces
though.
you use at Chick-fil-A?
I've never seen
Because I'm
anyone.
gonna judge you if you don't use the right sauce.
I've never seen anyone pour the sauce in the bucket before like that.
Yeah,
you pour it in
kinda
and then you
crazy.
shake it up.
That
What do
was
you
kind
mean?
of that was kind of.
What do you mean? That's how you get equal amount of sauce on all the nuggets. You put it in the thing and you shake it.
Pouring sauce on your nuggets and shaking it. Crazy.
What do you mean? That's how you do
Man,
it.
you're supposed to dip your nuggets.
I will
huh?
say this. I don't. Maybe it's because there's like
didn't
so
grow
much
up.
residual things. I don't understand why they put the grilled nuggets in the container and the regular nuggets in the
It's
box.
because of the residual thing.
I
That's
just
why.
you
'Cause
can't
it
put
would
that in
drip.
the box.
It would drip. It would drip out the box.
Shrimp? What the? Huh? My sauce, my grilled nuggets ain't never been wet. Pause. I ain't never seen no drippy grilled nuggets. I don't know.
Why don't they put the other nuggets in the same
Because the
container?
nuggets are too big to fit in the.
No,
in it.
man. No,
That's
they're
why
not.
I just said it because I just poured my sauce and I was like, oh, this is a little tight.
Fam, grow up.
Go up. I'm gonna eat how I eat.
What type of sauce do you use on your nuggets?
I don't even want to say now.
No, I want to hear it.
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask George
It
first.
probably just was barbecue. It looked dark.
George, what type of sauce do you use on your Chick-fil-A? Sandwiches, nuggets, I don't care.
Sandwiches, really, I don't use any sauce. I just eat it the way it comes, but I get extra pickles. But if you get nuggets, I gotta have 3 sauces at least. I gotta have barbecue, the chili sriracha one or whatever, and ranch.
Ranch, man. Go
And I mean, if you get ranch, you like normally I'll mix a little bit of the buffalo wing sauce into it, like make it.
What's the
spicy.
acceptable sauces?
I don't
Greg,
like
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
I don't
you
like
go ahead. Go
Chick-fil-A
ahead. What's the
sauce.
sauce? What's the acceptable
But I will
sauce?
say this:
I'm not telling
the
you.
sweet,
This
the
turned
sweet and
into
sour from
Chick-fil-A
McDonald's, I
diss.
like. The sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's, I like. But like Chick-fil-A sauce or any of those other ones, I don't like those ones. Barbecue, chili sriracha, and ranch. That's it.
Rico, what
No,
sauces do you use?
no. What's the acceptable sauce?
No, I'm just asking. It don't matter what sauce it is. You pour your sauce on all your nuggets and shake it. So it don't even matter. You can select the right sauces. It don't matter.
Equal amount of sauce on every nugget.
Fam, dip your nuggets in your sauce like an adult. All right?
No.
Shaking them nuggets like that, like
Yeah.
a maraca.
I'm trying to do it expeditiously.
All right.
Polynesian sauce.
You should ask them to do it for you. You know they'll
Is that what that was?
Right?
I thought it was barbecue sauce.
I'm not mad at Polynesia. Polynesian's all right. But I prefer Polynesian on the French fries, though. Polynesian
agree.
nugget,
I don't think that sauce is
I
good
agree.
at all.
It's okay. I thought it was better when I grew up and when I was in college. But then as I got to adult, I was like,
McDonald's sweet and sour sauce is better. It's the better version of Polynesian sauce. But
I only get barbecue at
I'm
McDonald's.
not big on like just sweet sauces in general. Barbecue obviously is kind of sweet, but
Smoked.
like I don't like honey.
I like honey.
Honey what? Just regular honey?
Well, like,
Like
people
honey
put honey on fried chicken,
I put
honey
honey
and
on
hot
biscuits.
sauce on like regular fried chicken. You know what I mean? I don't know about honey.
That's good. Like honey hot?
Honey hot sauce is good.
Yeah, but at that point, it's not even honey anymore. It's like normally it turns into something else, like a aioli or whatever. You know what I mean? Like a different version of. I'm talking about people that literally pour honey and then put like not Frank's hot sauce, but whatever the one they use.
Oh nah. I just we
bullet
get
bullet
the
hot
honey-
sauce. What's that
The
hot sauce
honey
they?
sauce.
Yeah, you can buy the hot honey sauce. Just put
It's
it
I know.
Mike's. Isn't it Mike's? Mike's hot honey.
I don't know who makes it. No, it's too expensive.
But I'm talking
It is
about like
expensive.
people will get regular fried chicken and pour honey and then a hot sauce on it. That's weird.
that's good.
too much.
I used to think that was weird too. I used to think chicken and waffles was weird. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
But then you eat that maple
Chicken and
syrup on
waffles
there
is good,
like
but I
that,
don't put syrup on the chicken.
You
I don't-
got to.
Why? Why
you
not?
got to.
Hot sauce only.
So you just eat the waffle separate with the syrup and then eat the chicken?
Yeah,
That's not
it's
chicken
like
and waffles.
it's like
no?
getting syrup on your eggs or whatever.
That's
That's,
not
weird.
chicken and that's not chicken and waffles.
Getting
then,
syrup
no?
on your eggs when you eating a breakfast plate is weird.
You should just order a waffle separate.
Did you
and
get a
chicken separate.
waffle?
now
as
sauce
well?
now syrup on the sausage piece. If you got like sausage, that's fine. Like breakfast sausage, that's fine.
You got a lot of qualifications for stuff.
That's normal.
Why
That's
would
normal
you order
behavior.
chicken and waffles if you just gonna separate them? Huh?
What do you mean?
Like you go put the waffle to the side with syrup, but put the
Because-
chicken to the side with hot sauce. You
because-
can put both. huh?
Because that's
That's the
like
point.
having a savory meal and a sweet thing together is the point.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
break
but
them apart.
You literally do not put them together. You keep them apart.
This and then eat this.
No.
And then go back and forth.
You could slice.
I'm just saying. You
take a
slice
piece
the
of your
waffle.
chicken and then a piece of the waffle and then
No.
Right.
No. I don't want syrup on my fried chicken. What's wrong with you?
that's
you
the
tried
breakfast dish. Bow bow.
Have you tried it?
Buddy.
All right.
What do you mean? All
right.
We're all gonna go for chicken and waffles one day. No?
Buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna take you out one day, no?
Yeah.
We're gonna show you life, no?
Okay.
Although I've never been to Waffle House in my
Have
entire
either
life.
one of you even been to Roscoe's? Because I grew up down the
You don't
street.
stop.
I'm just saying.
Have I been to
Telling
Roscoe's?
me about chicken and
I've been to
waffles. You gonna
Roscoe's.
take me
I've
a
been to
chicken and
Roscoe's.
waffles?
I've been to Roscoe's day and night. No, have you been at both times a day? Have you been at both times a day? Day and night. All right. You get there at night, you come see me then, because I'm out there, like that lurking, in the lots.
In the shadows.
Come see me. Come see me in the list. Let's talk about complex lists and then talk about this and then do our Chris and go home. All right. I did have quality control about black cement threes, but grow up.
But
y'all.
them suck. We knew they were gonna suck, and that just is what it is.
And grow up. No, I'm sick and tired of people complaining about quality.
Aren't they already on
Grow up,
sale?
man.
Or was that only
2018
kids' size?
Let me
was
tell you something. If you got 2018s, shut up. No?
Yep.
If you don't got 2018s, shut up too. Like, what are you talking about?
What was the complaint? Because all I saw was like people would get them in the box and they had two different patterns on it.
I saw
which
different
that's been happening
patterns. I
forever.
saw glue. I saw shaped. I saw things. Fam, you don't value your dollars anymore, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna put maximum effort into my stuff if you're willing to give me your money. Once we showed Nike and Adidas and all these brands that we're willing to give up what's more valuable to us. You know what's more valuable to me than my money is my time. When you guys showed them that your time doesn't mean nothing and you were willing to sit outside for 2 weeks in the 2000s for shoes, they said, these cats will do anything. So why do I got to put maximum effort in sneakers that came out in 1987 or whatever it is? Because you're going to buy them anyway. Everybody owns them and everybody's complaining about them. You don't care about your money anymore. You don't care about your time anymore. Don't think these brands are going to care. When you showed them that you're willing to sit outside for a week, 2 weeks for a pair of sneakers, they said to themselves, how can we save money? and you still give it. So shut up. Grow
Economics.
up. Grow up. Put the sneaker in the closet. You bought it and move on. Cats is like, you know what I appreciate about these black cements? I came across people who don't buy sneakers, but they're one of those people that are like, yo, I love black cement threes. I love bread fours. They bought them. They got no complaints because they don't know better. They're just like, I got black cement threes. I love these as a kid. And they moved on. You geeks, shut up. All right? Sneakerheads ruin sneakers, period, to me. All right? And sneaker community, to me. Overbuying, no self-control, complain about everything, have to have everything. Sneakerheads ruin sneakers and sneaker culture. You don't got to dissect it. You don't got to break it down. It's fact. Accept it and move on. All right? To me. Anybody else got anything to say about that? No? Nobody else?
2018 is the best Jordan 3 we're probably ever gonna see.
Best
The best
Jordan 3
retro.
of all time. Period. And I'm not a Jordan 3 fan, but I do know the 2018 version. Stupid fire. We had that. Simple hooked us up with it. Remember old man that used to work at Foot Locker at Christown?
I think we got about 27 pairs.
Sheesh. How many do we still got left?
Zero.
Sheesh. we got these ones coming though, right?
I mean, we need to be asking you.
Fam, who knows? Who knows? Only Frenchmen know.
When you hear this noise,
No, when you get that
you
text.
know that box.
When you get that text, yo, you get your money right. That's when you know what's in.
I'm talking about when you know. When you hear that door, the knock at the door, and you hear that.
Damn, I get the ring notification. It'd be like this: package at the door. I look at the peephole, the biggest beat up box I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm like, that's ours. Ain't nobody stealing this. Ain't no Porsche pirate taking this thing. It be the biggest box all time. Now let me tell you something. Shout out to the homie, love him to death. Appreciate the opportunity and things that he's provided for us. But fam, there's been times where
Rubber bands,
he's
man.
put together multiple boxes to make a big box. So that's facts. It's not even a question.
Yep.
One time I disassembled a big box and used 3 separate boxes to go ship other sneakers. I'm not even lying. That's a 100% fact. Let's talk about complex lists real quick before we move on.
Complex.
Categories in our top 10 Christmas lists of all time. George, you still got time to make a top 10 Christmas list gifts of all time. You still got time, George.
It would be a lie.
You can lie on here. It don't matter.
I've never lied on this podcast, not once.
Like journalistic,
Journalistic integrity.
matters here. Not one time on the Sneaker Disc podcast. Complex obviously did their top 10 list. They did their Complex Con and whatnot. I know it's been a while, and this is kind of old news right now, but we haven't talked about it. People kept asking me about it and wondering we were going to come back in pod and talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
So I'm just going to go down the list of their top 10 for what they said for 2024. All right? So number 10, they got the J-Tip Saucony Omni 9. I'm not mad at it. I'm okay with that. Number 9, they got the Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvester RM, that Jordan Low Jordan 4 green thing.
Thank you.
I guess so.
Number 8, they got the Nike Dunk SB Futura, the Futura one.
Why not?
That one sucks in person.
In person and stuff?
Actually, I don't know, man. Number 7, they got the Dunk High Wu-Tang.
It's a 1999 shoe.
You know what? If you're not willing to put the Iowa Dunk High in there, like what that Wu-Tang W, I'm not putting a sneaker in my top 10 list based off story. I'm not. Like, it's about the sneaker to me. Number 6, they got the Action Bronson New Balance 1906 Rosewater. Not mad at it.
Good.
I actually like that shoe. Seen it in person a few times. It's actually really, really nice. Number 5, they got the Marvel Kith Asics. Stop. No.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why not?
Because we talked about this already with Kith. They don't take enough risk. Like, the greatest thing about that Kith Marvel pack is the box, the packaging, and the comic book. All that stuff is at the house.
Yeah.
If you put on one of those, I wouldn't know it was Marvel.
Yep.
I would have just been like, oh, them Asics is cool. I wouldn't, there's no Spiderweb on this. Is there a Spider-Man one? I think there's a Spider-Man Venom one. There's no, like, they didn't take any risk with it, like a Spiderweb or some pieces, nothing. It's just ASIC.
Yep.
Number 4, the Kobe 4 Protro Grow Dad. Stop. That's one of the worst Kobe's of all time, though. Period, to me, all right? It's definitely not in the top 10 of sneakers of the year. Number 4? Fam. Stop. Number 3, the Jordan Jumpman Jack. You guys love that. I
think it's good.
Travis Scott trainer.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad, but top 3? Top 3?
I mean, it should definitely be top 10.
Yeah, if it was like 10 or 9.
Whatever, top 10.
You can swap that with the Omni, in my opinion.
It should definitely be top 10.
The Saucony Omni. Yeah.
Outside of top 10, I could care less.
Number 2, they got the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagines.
All right, here's my thing. I think even with the material swap, that's still just the 1989 shoe.
Don't do that.
I will do that.
Don't do that.
I will do that.
Don't do that.
I'm going to do that.
Don't do that.
You know, I agree with Rico.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
But
you were the one on here fighting before it came out for a leather version is fire.
No. It's stupid fire. I appreciate that. Wow, they switched the materials and executed it well. I like it. But I don't know if I'm putting it in the top 10 sneakers of the year.
That's different.
Well, that's the discussion.
I understand that, but don't make it seem like you agree with him when he's saying crazy items.
No. He didn't say nothing crazy.
Yeah,
all he said
was crazy.
All he said was
did.
it's a 1989 sneaker he doesn't believe should be in the top 10
For
just
the
because
most-
they switched leather.
No, relax.
Which material?
Relax. For the most part, the take that you always have about a shoe that came out 20 years ago or whatever can't be shoe of the year when it retros is, for the most part, I agree with. This isn't the same shoe. You wouldn't call that the same shoe as the white. It's basically the same thing. Different color, different material. Same difference.
Yeah, I think color's different. I think if it's a different color,
material,
that's
something
different.
about the shoe is changing. What's the difference between a color and a material?
It's the same color. To me, the color being different
is different.
So to me, the color being different is
different.
much more important. It's much more different
Much
than the
more
materials being different.
It's the
if
same.
the materials being
it's
different and you put in the same
thing.
shoe, then it's the
If
same
you was
shoe.
wearing the leather pair and you was wearing the OG pair and you both ran by me really fast, I couldn't tell which was.
Buddy, don't do that. Don't do that. That's like the argument you just went against where you said the two different materials on the shoe, like the black cement threes are different.
I'm just talking stupid. I could care less. But look, I love that shoe.
I'm not saying it should be top whatever. I'm just saying it's a different shoe. Let's be honest about it.
A different shoe is really strong. It's the exact same shoe with
It's
different
a
material.
different shoe.
No.
You said that. Matter of fact, last year.
No. If it was a low top version,
Nah, we ain't doing
that's a different. We're not
That's a
doing
different
that.
shoe.
We're not doing that.
We ain't doing
But
that.
even if it was a low, like say that was that leather bread Nigel Sylvester low. I mean, I guess the Nigel Sylvester low is a new shoe, so I would say that. But like, that
That shoe sucks.
Man.
That sucks is really strong.
It is, but it sucks. It deserves it. When Nigel wears it, it looks cool. Everybody else, buddy, give it up.
Yeah, but we could wear it just like Nigel. You got to get your shorts right, and you got to have a bicycle.
No, you can't. Give it up.
Without a bicycle, the Nigel shoes, they're not that fire. But with a bicycle? Fam.
The low one that's coming out,
gotta have a bicycle.
the low one that's coming out that you said the pics are already out. Well, the pics aren't out yet, but now that one
Pics is already out.
No, they ain't.
Yes, they are. The black and white, the one, it's already out.
If you look at the screenshot of the shoe, it says this is an assumption.
Oh, I don't care. I know that, but I'm saying the pics is out.
Well, that pic's not real, so
Nah, it's close
not
enough.
out, buddy.
They know how it works.
It ain't no.
And number one,
What are you talking about? We've seen pictures before. We assume it's gonna look like that, and the colors are completely moved around on the shoe. It looks nothing like the
fam, we've
assumption.
seen pictures before, and it wasn't even the same shoe.
Oh well, that's a different issue.
Number one, they got the Anthony Edwards Adidas shoe. Now, that
Yeah,
shoe
that's-
came out in 2023, though. So
bro.
I don't get it.
That's the most ridiculous number one of all time.
I mean, it ain't
No,
that
no, no, no.
ridiculous.
Don't do that. It is the most ridiculous number one of all time. Of all time. There is no way.
Oh,
There
really?
is no way that shoe, like if you put it 10, okay, you can sell me on 10. That's the most ridiculous number one of all time.
Oh, really?
Yes. Not
Why?
even close.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
even
wouldn't
close.
expect it.
For
that.
what?
Yeah, but why?
Yeah.
What about it is unique enough for whatever you want terminology you want to use to
It's
put it
pretty unique.
number one?
It's pretty unique. It's definitely the best basketball shoe of the year. Best looking new model basketball sneaker
You're
of the
doing
year.
a lot
It
of
looks
heavy
really good.
lifting to
I
get it
got
up
'em.
there.
My kid got them. I got them. I like them a lot. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say they're number one because to me, they came out in 2023. It shouldn't be included in 2024. We all came in here last year at the Sneaker Awards and we had them in top Adidas and we had them, I think, for Sneaker of the Year as a nomination. Yeah, we did.
It was in Rookie of the Year or whatever.
No, it was in. Let me go look right here.
We don't put stuff in multiple categories. You already know how you act.
No. Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
So okay,
Very
it
rarely.
wasn't a Sneaker of the Year.
Like I said, it was not in that.
It was
in
in-
Rookie of the Year
It was in Adidas of the Year. Right there, I'm looking at the picture.
because there was
Oh no, you're right. It was in Rookie.
5 Adidases that were good. for
It was
the
in
entire
Rookie of the Year. Okay. I mean, what do you want from us?
George wins again, like always. 99.9
No,
to
no.
0.01.
Hold on. I'm about to see if it was an Adidas of the Year too. It was definitely.
It might have been because there weren't 5 good Adidas shoes.
Oh yeah, it was.
If you put all 7 colorways of Bad Bunnies, yeah, sure.
7 colorways of bad.
Why is that not on the list?
What?
The blue Bad Bunny Samba. Why does
Because
that not
in the complex, Dweeb 1, Dweeb 2, Dweeb 3, and Dweeb 4 on stage just talking foolishness based off things they get for free and people that they know. That's why. All right. I don't take nothing they say serious. God bless them. All right. But I got nothing for them. All right. Like you're talking about, man. Them shoes, a whole Kith pack. What are you talking about? Like this is goofy. That Asics pack. When the greatest thing about the pack is at the house in the closet when you wear the sneakers, it's not a sneaker of the year. I don't care. I'm not gonna be out there wearing something that's mid, and I gotta tell everybody like, yo, but at the house, a fire box and a fire sneaker. The Adidas Anthony Edwards, we put in Adidas of the year and we put in Rookie of the Year.
Do we
Those
want
are
to
the
talk
two
about
categories?
our sneakers of the year?
Look. Well, we can talk about the categories. We can move to categories.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. That list. So honestly, when I first
I
saw
feel
the
like it was
list,
stuff left off that list too.
when I looked at that list, I went like, I ain't too mad at it. But when I looked at all of them together, I went, this list sucks.
Yeah.
But I feel like that every single year we do these things.
Yeah.
Like you look at the full year of combined sneakers, you go, man, this is a whack year. And I say that every single year we do this. All right.
Since 2018, 2019.
Long time. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't have put Nigel Sylvester on the list. I want to put Dunks
I want to put Futura on the list.
I want to put Wu-Tang on the list. I want to put Kith Marvel on the list.
Nope.
I definitely wouldn't put no Kobe Girl Dad 4 on the list.
Nope.
God, you want to talk about won a raffle for something and was angry? That was me. Jumpin' Jack, Travis, fine.
Yeah, Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Anthony Edwards, fine. Brett Forrest, fine. Maybe not in that order, but definitely, God bless them.
I mean, I wouldn't have Brett Forrest, but
God
Man,
bless.
what is up with? Why did StockX make their app whacker? Huh?
They made that app super whack, dude. They had Goat Beat in the app, all right, in the app world, and they just love.
You
people
can't
love
even-
trying to be different.
Why
huh?
can't you filter by year anymore?
You can't do it on the app anymore? You can do it on the computer, but on the
computer.
app now, lame. Actually, you know what? I think you can still do it. I don't know. I know nothing.
You don't see it.
But GOAT, you can filter.
I feel like there's a very clear number one sneaker of the year.
You can sort by activity, but not
let's
year.
go over our eyes. So complex list, whatever, man. I got no real smoke for it. I could care less. It's kind of old news now since Complex Con is over and we haven't been in her pond. So I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but that list to me is whack. Now we're gonna go over our list. We're gonna do the episode January 7th. You, me, George, Andy. We started waiting till the year is over, then we do the awards. We stopped doing it in December because it was like still sneakers coming out, and we was like, you know what, we're gonna make it legit. We'll do it in December or January, all right? Cool. But right now we're gonna just talk about the categories to make sure that we still agree on the categories. Maybe add some, maybe remove some. I don't know. All right. So this is for the Sneak This Sneaker Wars 2024. All right. We still cool with Rookie of the Year?
Yeah,
That's a good category.
Classic.
George, you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Overrated?
Yeah, I think overrated, underrated always got to be on there.
Rico disagrees.
I don't disagree.
Oh, you got something to say?
Well, it's the one that creates.
It's the one that always gets us going. Gets
Yeah,
the
but
blood pumping.
I mean, it creates the most content for the show. So
Yeah, gets the boys going.
You need to chill. Wackest?
Yeah, always, right?
I guess I'm fine with Wackest still. Y'all fine with Wackest?
what in the world, fam? Both of these apps are speaking.
George,
of
you fine with Wackest?
Yeah.
What about other brand? You know, let me
Well,
ask
you
this.
guys talked about doing anything other than Nike or Jordan where you include Adidas in that list.
Yeah, but
I would
hold
be
on.
Fine with that.
Last year was the first year I think we did New Balance of the year. We New Balance was doing so good, we took New Balance out of the other. So last year we did New Balance of the year.
New Balance might have to go back.
Okay,
think
see,
it's
now I
time.
was gonna say that, but I was like, I gotta see what Rico thinks.
I think it's time.
I think New Balance has to go back
I think
in
it's
other
time.
brand. I don't think it should be separated anymore. So you cool with that, George?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. You didn't even hear what I said.
I did hear everything that was said. Why do they got
You still
this?
trying to
It's
figure out how
time.
to use
It's
Supreme.
time.
Yeah.
What a run.
Oh man, this junk has us. Boy, I swear.
But you got a virus?
All right.
Vehicle working on an iPhone 12. That's your problem. You're talking about that junk to me. Bro, I got a 12, bro.
No, I wasn't talking junk. I was proving the fact that like I ain't worried about that type of stuff he talking about, materialism or whatever. At least in terms of phones. Fam, there was a ton of shoes that were left off. What year are we talking about?
2024.
They did 24, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong.
Oh, wait. They did 24, right? Yeah, Wu-Tang Duck came out this year, 24. Adidas of the year, we still good with that?
I think so.
I would put it in other now personally, but
Andy wants to just get rid of it all
Andy
together.
hates it, yeah.
I feel like you can't put it in other because it's still number 2 behind Nike. Like, I feel like we
I think it's
wild disrespect.
I think it's every couple of years, right? Like it'll cycle out and then cycle back in. Like we got rid of Adidas last year, 2 years ago.
No, we
Whatever.
never got rid of it.
Oh,
We've always
that's
argued
surprising,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah, we've
but
always argued about it.
It'll usually be like, and then we'll do a New Balance, and now it's like, well, now we'll get rid of this. And,
they're top 10.
like I personally think there should be an Asics of the year, but if you don't want there to be, that's
Asics of the year?
Bad Bunny Gazelle is better than Ant-Man.
I
Ding
said
Dong.
that
duh.
about
That's sneaker of the year for me.
45 minutes ago.
Travis Scott reverse whatever is better than Anthony Edwards' shoe. Like that list is horrendous. I'm going through looking at all the stuff that came out last year.
This year.
Man, whatever year it was.
Jordan Brand of the year was still good with it?
Embarrassing.
Can I make a suggestion that we add retro of the year?
Rico doesn't like Nike or Jordan brands.
If we put
Okay, because I don't know if this came up last year. I feel like we always did Retro of the Year, and I don't think we did last year.
we didn't last year, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I don't know if we ever did. I don't remember. Did we ever do retro of the year?
I
George?
feel like we should.
I have no idea.
I think we should put New Balance back in other and then add retro.
Add
of the year
retro.
this year because we don't like to put retros in the categories. But it's like sometimes you gotta acknowledge them, right? So I think we'll add retro of the year. We got Jordan Brand of the year. We got retro. We still got Nike of the year. We still gonna do women's sneaker of the year, right? I know y'all like toxic masculinity, but we're gonna still do women's sneaker of the year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be up to George.
You the
got
spokesman.
He got views about it.
You the spokesman.
He got views and opinions about it. When he comes on here, he's fighting. He's a feminist, but when he's in the text thread, he had it.
Nah, I wouldn't quite say that. In terms of sneakers, it might have been some women's shoes from 2023 that was the best shoe.
Fam, some of the women's sneakers in the last 2 years we've done it been some of the best.
been the best
I mean, I don't
year,
remember having last week, so I definitely don't remember 2022. But
You remember?
Japan women's Air Max 1 was in runnings for sneaker of the year.
That was 2022, I think.
Okay. And we still gonna do sneaker of the year? We still doing? Yeah, okay. Now, do y'all got any early contenders for anything rookie of the year? I think if I did rookie of the year, I have no problem putting a Nigel Sylvester in that category. Yeah. Regardless of
Probably
if it's whack or not, I appreciate the effort in trying to do something. But I'm not saying like it should win, but like
Tatum 3?
I'd put it in there. Huh?
A Tatum 3?
A Tatum 3. Is that rookie of the year? It's not a brand new model. Well, it's a new model.
It's a new model.
Oh, okay. We include new models like the third iteration of something? Okay. I can't remember. Okay. I thought it was like brand new, flat out.
Well, I think so.
Okay. George, you got anything for rookie of the year potentially?
I mean, the Nigel should be in there, but other than that, I can't think of anything.
Overrated? Anything you could think of? I can't think of anything overrated. I don't feel like anything could be overrated.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah, at the time I do some research, but I can't think of anything. Where
I would. I mean, a Wu-Tang.
I don't think it's overrated.
I'm sure Cactus Plant Flea Market did something that's way overrated, like they do every year, and that you want all of them.
You are so. I mean, the hate oozes off you like radiation.
People know that already.
I would say Wu-Tang's overrated.
The Swarovski
That's the first
or
one I
whatever
can think
one
of
the
that's
dunks they
overrated.
did were good, but all that Grinch and all that other nonsense they do sucks.
Underrated? You got anything? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know
I gotta
because
do some research. This year's been kind of weird.
like I love the hidden A6 Gel NYC.
Oh, that was fire.
But I think it's just fire. Like I don't think it's underrated. But
Shout out to Shu Hefner. He asked me that I want to buy his, but it was a size 8. That's too small. He's gonna give it to me for retail, and I was like, and I was like, man, I can't fit that. Or 8.5 or 9.
I think they go for about retail, maybe a little bit.
They weren't
over
that
retail.
high, but
yeah, they weren't.
You know, but I was like, nah, I can't fit that.
Underrated. I mean, I do really like that new Travis colorway trainer.
You
gray
love
and
them
blue one?
trainers.
I do.
I'm actually shocked you love those.
I do. I'm into them. I think they're pretty good.
I look at those and I just go lifting weights. That's all I look at. They look like weightlifter shoes.
Yeah.
Wackest of the year. You got to think for Wackest? I already know my Wackest. That's Salehi Bembury Croc.
Those. I mean, we told you that 2 years ago.
It's one of the worst sneakers I've ever owned in my entire life, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's a joke. All right.
Yeah.
But not because of aesthetics, because you bought it, so you obviously didn't think it sucked.
No, I thought it was fire the way it looked. When you get it in hand, you put it on your foot, it absolutely sucks.
I thought you didn't like it because it was too big. It was like 1.5 sizes.
It's too big, and it sucks. It weighs about 20 pounds each.
You knew that already.
It's one of the. Hold on.
You knew it was going to weigh that much.
No.
Yeah,
I would never imagine buying something made by Croc weighs a lot. That defeats the purpose of a Croc brand to me. Fam, you would buy something Croc brand and think it weighs more than a Jordan 4?
I would never, ever buy a Croc, so that answers that question.
Those Salehi Bembury Crocs, not the Salehi Bembury Crocs, the OG Crocs, that Croc shoe, the Juniper, that joint weighs more than any Jordan sneaker ever. And that's not even a joke. It weighs more than a Jordan 5. You know? That's no joke.
More than a Jordan 12?
More than a 12, more than a 4. All right?
I mean, them joints are as wide as that desk, so yeah, I would have guessed, yes, it would be heavy.
The box came to the door. I had to have me and Cortez bring it in. That's how heavy that joint was.
Yes, he carried it and you watched.
Y'all got anything wackest of the year? Anything wackest of the year you could think of? I know George thinks everything is whack.
Yes, being alive.
I think we might be able to entertain the Nina Chanel Abney 3.
The
wackest
who?
of the year.
Nina Chanel?
The green ones.
Most underrated.
That might be the single most Kith filtered sneaker of all time.
Okay, I would agree with that. But I appreciate
say
the
that.
effort in trying.
No,
to do
100%.
something different. But I would agree.
Most underrated for 2024 was the Dodgers World Series championship.
That is nothing was underrated about that. That's something that everybody knew was going to happen.
It was highly anticipated.
It was one moment. I told George this. I think I told you too. It was one moment this entire season that I did not think the Mets, that I did not think the Dodgers were going to win the World Series.
And
that's when,
they had
no,
a
it wasn't.
They
No,
had
it
a
wasn't.
few
No,
like
it
games.
wasn't.
You
No,
were
it
like,
wasn't.
"Fam, these
No,
cats
no,
suck."
no.
There was a couple
Absolutely not.
slides during the
Not-
season where you
not
went to
too
look at
high.
the Dodgers and
Not
you went
too
like,
high.
"Fam,
No.
what's up?" No.
Absolutely not. The one time I thought the Dodgers might not win the World Series is when the Mets tied the series in LA. The NLCS.
No.
That was the only time I thought the Dodgers were not going to win the World
Not
Series.
one time. in the
That was
playoffs.
the only time I thought the
Rico.
Dodgers were not going to
Only
win
They
the
were
World
down
Series.
2-1 to the Padres, and the Padres would have wiped the Mets off the face of the earth. There was no way once
That's
they got
the-
past the Padres, anyone thought they were losing.
The
to
Padres is the only series I was worried about.
Nope.
That was it.
I was
And that's
not
just
concerned.
because, like, I'm not gonna say that the Padres are a better baseball team or even good enough, but they hate the Dodgers so much that anything is possible.
I was never concerned.
It was.
So,
it was
it's
just
a rivalry.
It was
It's
the
all that.
closest matchup.
Yeah.
Nah.
So like, there's
I
no
was
way.
never concerned.
No. New Balance of the year. We're gonna put that back in the other category. You got any other brand sneakers of the year?
Um,
I don't know.
it's been a while. It's been a little
Puma
bit
has
since I've.
backslid.
New Mexico quarterback says he has a new home. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Oh.
New Mexico.
Penn State.
No, that's where he's leaving.
Leaving New Mexico State. Now he's
No,
gonna
New
go-
Mexico.
Oh, he's gonna go to New Mexico State now.
All right.
All right. I can't think of
That's
anything
usually my
other-
shit, and I can't really.
Yeah, you got nothing. I mean,
I
the
got
hidden,
nothing.
the hidden one, I would include that.
Hidden aces,
I honestly think that's probably the better one. That ASIC model is fine to me, but they
The
all
Gel
look
NYC,
the
I like
same.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
if it don't got silver on it, I'm not interested.
you can't tell. Yeah,
Something about that shoe is just they're always silver, and they just all look similar to me.
Yeah.
Like, and here's hold on. I'm not saying the Kith Marvel pack sucks. They're fire sneakers. It's just that if you're gonna tell me that this is the Spider-Man or Venom, don't do it with just color. You gotta really put yourself out there to me. Kith plays it safe. They make a fire box and a fire comic book, and then just do basic shoe.
Yeah.
That's safe. You can't say they suck. You can't say that, but I refuse to call them sneaker of the year.
yeah.
Now, if you want to throw them in other category, cool. I ain't tripping. I got nothing for that. New Balance is added back in there, so that doesn't matter. Adidas of the year, Bad Bunny. I don't care what nobody
Yep.
says. Bad Bunny,
I
black,
mean,
white,
that's-
blue, tan. I don't care what color you put. The Bad Bunny is gonna be in that list.
Yeah.
You could throw some other stuff in there, but I gotta do some research for that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Jordan Brand of the year. You know,
I probably should have did some research before.
thinking about Jordan Brand of the year. Thinking about Jordan Brand of the year, and it gets silent is kind of crazy.
I mean, Jordans aren't.
That's kind of crazy. We can't even think of a Jordan off top of the head. Pause. Right off the head, we can't think of it.
Travis Scott. What are you talking about? I said
Black
one
Yeah, but
earlier.
that's low hanging
That's
fruit. That's
regular.
light work. Like,
You always say low hanging fruit, and you try to pick something to be different.
come
but
on,
there ain't
man.
nothing
Give me
that
something
exists.
else. Give me something else, George. Give me something. Come on, man. Think about it. Come on, George.
I got
Give me
nothing
something.
for you.
Come on. Give me a Jordan Brand, George. Come on.
I got
Come on,
nothing
George.
for you. DMP pack re-released. I don't know. What do you want?
Do those
That happened this year.
Navy
24? Yeah, it did.
Howard University one
The-
lows?
not the whole pack. The 11s.
11 did last year. I got those for Christmas.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did. I got them for the kids.
Well, then whoever this on this app is lying because the app says 2024.
Olympic sixes.
Man, if you don't stop,
I like Olympics.
them suck.
Mama Manier fours, the white one, the pale one.
Man.
Craft Ivory Jordan 3s. Those are good.
Craft Ivory. What
They're
is
like the
that?
Mama Maniers.
On 1 year.
All right, man.
All right. Well, if you want to talk Jordan Brand, we're talking Jordan Brand.
Olive fours. Olive fours. I'd put that in there.
The fives.
Olive 4? What Olive 4?
The one that had the patches that people were putting the orange laces in
That
to make them look
might
like
have been
Undefeated?
2 years ago.
What are you talking
not
about?
the real undefeated. But the
I'm
olive
like,
fours.
what? Yeah,
We got them in them. We got them.
That wasn't this year?
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Was it? Olive fours that wasn't this year? Oh, my bad.
I don't think so.
I'm tripping, cuz.
There's a Jordan 5 that came out this year. I cannot remember what it's called,
Mocha Lows came out in September. Good Lord.
but it
September
had,
of this year?
That's what this says.
Got those at the house.
I don't think I have them. How'd you get them? You bought them retail?
Oh,
From
these
Manor.
El Grito.
Pay for retail?
Jordan
I'm not putting
5.
no Mexican Jordan 5s on there.
Oh,
All right, man.
White Thunders. Those are fire.
White Thunders?
The shoe is black and white, but they're fire. Let's just be honest.
Fire is really strong.
When
If you turn that
I
white,
see people wearing them, and I'm like, okay, those are kind of fire.
do you see people wearing them and go, man, maybe I should keep the pair
Beer?
that I had?
No, because
Retro sneaker of the year?
Reimagined military blues are nice too.
Oh, the gray fours. The Paris ones.
Reimagined bread fours. I don't even know why I said bread.
Paris
Black and red.
Wet Cements.
I like those wet
They're
cements.
good.
But you guys said they suck.
Jordan Brand of the Year. I mean,
George said military four
Brand of the
blues.
Year. Yeah, military. Olives
Damn, that's
retro.
retro. We could throw that in retro. Fine, retro of the year. What you got for retro? You want to throw military blue for us in that joint?
Put
Spiridon.
Put the black leather one in Jordan category.
And if you haven't figured it out, the episode we're doing in January is to put sneakers in these categories so you guys can vote. We're not doing that right now.
Spiridon.
I mean, wet cements suck and don't suck.
Spiridon.
is the retro of the year.
I'm spinning wet cements right now. They suck and they don't suck. I'm spinning them.
Spinning them. Stupid.
Spin the block, the knees.
You got anything for Nike of the year?
They're all right.
You thinking anything?
Oh, Nike of the Year and Sneaker of the Year are the same to me.
We may. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I don't know, man.
They're the
gotta
same to
think.
me.
Women's sneaker of the year. Look, sneaker of the year for me. I already tell you. All right, when we come do
Yep.
this episode, my sneaker of the year is going to be the Bad Bunny Blue. Period. I'm not budging from it. There's nothing that's gonna budge me from that. All right.
Giorgio.
I don't care if nobody votes for it. I don't care. All right. Are we still cool with the same format we do, or do we want to change it up? Like nobody vote for it, we come in, we agree. Okay, cool. We're gonna do the same format they vote for. We go for it. All right.
What's your Sneaker of the Year, George?
George, you got anything that you would have a potential to come in here and argue in January?
Retro of the year, chlorophyll should be on that list.
Pata.
I'm spinning it.
Pata Air Max
No,
1s.
they fucking should not.
Spin it.
Wackest of the Year, Chlorophyll Pata.
Well,
Air Max
you-
1.
you already know you're
by
lo-
a
you're-
sizable margin.
You're losing that battle,
That
buddy.
shoe sucks balls.
You're losing that battle.
No, that's
buddy.
my auto pick. That's my auto in. It has to go on the list.
It can-
I don't care if it gets a 0% of the vote.
Well, that's what it's
that
gonna-
shoe is horrendous.
That's what it's gonna get.
That's
is
one of the worst
0%.
sneakers I've ever seen in my entire life. No, I'm not even joking. No. Them actually suck. No.
Fam, them joints are under retail. All right.
I wonder why. It's because they suck.
Insane. No, it's because sneakers is cooked.
I don't know if
Because
they.
they
I don't know if it's under retail.
Well, I don't know what
Maybe
retail is.
your size, but
In my size, I saw them for $190, I think. Now I thought retail was $200 or something. I don't know.
I don't.
I forgot
don't-
those came out this
I
year,
don't
and now
think
I'm
for
angry.
Air Max 1.
You forgot they came out this year? I don't know, man. We'll see. But like we said, we'll be putting our sneakers in those categories. We'll do our category nominee list January 7th. Okay? So come back to the pod and
Yeah,
listen.
you're gonna lose that battle, buddy.
Come
I
back
don't
to the
give
pod and
a
listen.
Sneaker of the Year is very clearly the Air Max Thunder Kids of Immigrants.
0 votes for you.
black,
Pick
purple,
for
and
that.
blue.
Don't believe
Don't
the
do
internet,
that.
bro.
What are you doing?
Don't
Don't
believe
do
the
that.
internet.
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't do
believe the
that.
internet.
Don't do that. It's very clearly the Sneaker of the Year.
All right, man.
It's not close.
Don't fall into the
No,
internet.
don't do that.
Don't
Don't
believe
do
the
that.
people you follow.
Don't do that.
It's okay, though.
It's a good shoe. It's the
believe the
Sneaker of the
people you
Year.
follow.
dog. What are you
It's-
talking about?
It's a good
No,
shoe.
no,
It's a
no.
good shoe.
Sneaker of the
And
year.
you know I love Sunders.
Sneaker of the
I
year.
love Sunders. But
Sneaker of
let's
the
stop.
year. No, we're not going to stop. It's
Stop
Sneaker
it,
of the year.
Rico.
No,
Stop.
absolutely not.
Stop
No.
it, Rico.
No.
Sunders is fine. A Sunder as Sneaker of the Year? It's not 1997, whatever
It's
year
the
that came
Sneaker
out.
of the Year.
Fam, stop.
No.
Man, cats, you know what's funny is that Nike really doesn't put that much money into like influencing people's thoughts. The campaign for that and everything, stupid fire.
It's a good shoe.
It's stupid fire. But stop. The shoe
No,
is fine.
it's the
People
best sneaker
are
of the year.
overreacting about
No, we're
that
not.
shoe. It's
No,
not
we're not.
even close.
No, we're
Sneaker
not.
of the year for
Yes.
a Thunder?
Yes.
Fam, I would never. It's 2024 and you
Yeah.
want to put a sneaker of the year that has a zipper on it.
Yes.
No way, Jose. No way.
That's fine.
No way.
As Sneaker of the Year.
Fire sneaker. Don't get me wrong.
Unbelievable
Sneaker of the
sneaker.
year with a
Yes.
zipper?
Yes.
Fam, were you a little kid? Fam, grow up, man. You got your nuggets mixing in sauce. You getting dinner at 5 o'clock on the dot. Get yourself together.
Black on the dot is crazy, you know.
Dinner's at 5. I gotta be late.
It was 6.
Stupid.
I ate at 6
He's-
when I walked in.
He's stupid.
He said it's gonna be an hour and a half late because
It'd be funny if he sat down at Chick-fil-A and ate it.
I didn't though. I came here.
guys, I gotta eat.
It's facts. I would have been in a poor mood the whole time.
He FaceTimed us from Chick-fil-A. Put this on the show.
I would have been in a poor mood. Oh shite!
Yeah,
I laughed.
Those Sunders don't suck, but shoe of the year, get out of here.
It's
buddy.
No, it's the
insane.
best sneaker of the year.
It doesn't suck, but shoe
No, it's
of
the
the
best sneaker of the year.
year?
That's okay.
Fam, the
best
immigrants have had a rough year. So I don't know if I'm throwing that.
That's a ridiculous statement.
They've had a rough year. All right. They've had some ups and downs. All right. So maybe they need that victory. Maybe they need Sunders to get sneaker of the year because they've been mistreated for 2024. All right. So I may let you go ahead and slide with that.
Well, he's still going to put it on his portion.
Fam, he could do whatever he wants.
Oh, I will.
And it's probably gonna win because the internet, for some odd reason, you're influenced by the internet. That's exactly what
I
that
don't
is.
think so. Somebody will vote for it, but it ain't winning.
It'll win. I guarantee
Nah.
you. The way people talk about that sneaker on the internet, they freaking love that sneaker. Everybody does. I haven't come across one person who's had an honest opinion about it. Everybody freaking loves
Whoa!
it.
Why can't people honest opinion be that they like the shoe? That it's a good shoe. That it's a phenomenal
Damn.
shoe.
If you didn't cop any of the OG colorways of Sunders, you're not gonna sit there and
I
tell me
wanted
that.
to cop the OG colorways of Sunders, but I've been broke. I just bought a puppy, dog. I've been broke.
Fam, you should have bought a different puppy
I
and bought
would've-
Sunders. You could have got a cheaper dog. A pug is very expensive. You should have got you a
Oh, I
Rottweiler.
thought you said a sheepdog. You said a cheaper.
You probably should have got a sheepdog. It's probably cheaper. Get you a sheepdog puppy, and you could have got 3 pairs of
We're not a
Sunders.
sheepdog family, don't.
Whatever. You never know until you bring one in the house.
Nah.
You should have got a tortoise. You know why? Because they'll outlive you and all of us. So you don't got to be sad. All right. Then you get you a nice tortoise, let it walk around. You be all right.
Oh, tortoise. I was like, what'd you say?
Grief is the
tortoise.
I
price
thought you
of
said
love.
Taurus. Like a
Grief is the
or
price
Taurus.
of love.
Yeah.
Fam, if you don't
That's
stop.
the price you pay for love. Huh?
No, thank you. I don't want to experience grief at all. Me and my
that's
wife,
it.
we're gonna die the exact same time, holding hands. All right. I'm not going before her, and she ain't going before me. At the age of 89, maybe 90, at the exact same time. As soon as the clock strikes 12, make sure all of our affairs are in order. Kids will have all the passwords to everything. Good night, everybody.
You keep aging it up, by the way, because it used to be like 87, then
Wrong.
88.
Never.
Yes.
I've been on never.
Yes.
I stayed on 89 for the last 25 years. 89, 89, 89, 89, 89. Now I wouldn't mind 90.
Nah, you said
Wouldn't
something
mind.
else.
Never. 89. All right. Hold the hands, Rocio. Let's get in the bed. Hold the hands. Goodbye, guys.
Oh,
Everybody
OG
good?
Sunder could be retro of the year.
No.
Why?
I would think so. I would think so, but you guys wouldn't think so. But now you go sit here and tell me kids of the immigrants, Sunder is up there.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I think so?
Fam, get off the internet. No,
Fam, if you said a Sunder was retro of the year, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
no you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. What do you mean? I just said it.
All right, man. Kids of the summer, kids of summer, you go sit there and try to already sneaker of the year, Nike
What's
of the
with
year.
your boy, dog?
No, Nike of the year. Cool, I'm okay with that. Nike of the year. I ain't going. More power to you. Sneaker of the year, a sneaker with zipper is 2024.
Why not?
That sounds crazy to me. I'm not. No, you may put a son of a glove on.
Good.
There. Gary Payton glove. A sneaker, zipper sneaker.
I mean,
If you guys zip your sneakers up, no, you take the little bus. I'm just being stupid. I'm just.
I know. We all are. We're doing a pod.
We're
Entertainment.
doing top 10 sneakers. I mean, top 10, top 10 list. Top 10 Christmas gifts we've ever gotten to us. George, do you just want to add anything before me and Rico do our list? Editing is going to be much easier. You could just add and say maybe some things you could think about. I'm not going to put it in order. I'm not even going to put a graphic. It's just your face on the screen, what you got.
Oh, like this?
Yep, this to you. What you got. Anything you can remember you got for Christmas.
I have absolutely no idea.
Fam.
I'm dead serious. Honda Pilot, 2024 Christmas.
It's not even yours.
You right. 2016 Acura TLX.
That wasn't even Christmas time when you got that.
Fam, it counts.
How's it count if you bought it in like July?
In July? What are you talking about?
How about that Acura in like July, I think.
I'm talking about this year. She get the Pilot, I get that car. What are you talking about?
That don't count.
Christmas present.
It's not a Christmas present. They have a bow on it. Fam.
This ain't a Lexus commercial, though, where they drive to the snowbank and the dog runs outside. We ain't white like that. We ain't got the house in Aspen, We do what we can for ourselves.
Fam, you don't got one Christmas gift you could think of. What, George?
I'm sure I
hold on,
got
George.
Nintendo.
No.
I'm sure I got PlayStation
Don't do that.
2.
Don't talk about those like that. I need you to think of one time, one Christmas you woke up and you opened something and you went, holy smokes, just one, 0. Fam, come on. I know your mom. And
I
your
know I've
sister,
gotten
them.
sneakers
I know
before, but what sneakers?
George, you can't think of nothing where
No.
you woke up and ran to the tree and you opened it and you was like, oh, shite.
No, but isn't that
Color television set.
Isn't that proof of the whole thing when you saying stop spending your money on, stop buying all these items?
That's
Same
not
thing.
the same.
All
That's
right,
a
George,
gift, man.
That's when you're supposed to.
It's the
It's
not-
That,
It's not you spending your own money on your own self. It's the gift of giving. It's the season of giving.
George, let me tell
buddy. If
something.
you think that that's not the same thing as buying too much stuff, that literally is the whole point of buying too much stuff. You're giving somebody something they don't need. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point of Christmas, huh?
No. The point of
I
Christmas.
have a lot of my list
the point
were
of
things
Christmas-
I've kind of needed.
The point of Christmas
So-
is really for kids. To give kids stuff they want. They make a Christmas list.
George.
We don't make Christmas lists. I'm
George,
an old man.
I'm not asking you this question as you now. You as a kid, do you remember anything as a kid waking up, going to the tree and going, holy smokes, thank you, Mom?
No.
Not one thing.
No, I don't remember. I'm telling you, I probably got a Nintendo, PS5, PS2, whatever. I got everything. I have no thoughts of what did I get for Christmas. 0. I know I got sneakers. I know I got all the
Bam.
video game systems.
I would understand, but not one. Man.
Like,
Sorry to hear that, bro.
like I said, we it ain't something where I like a surfboard was sitting there or like skis or something. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't.
All right, man.
What?
Nothing you just really asked for.
Like something that you really wanted that wasn't wrapped or whatever, and you woke up and it was there.
It's
Like
not
it
even-
wasn't like.
What? No, man.
It don't gotta be
Do
not
you know how
wrapped.
presents work?
Fam.
Do you know how presents work? Well, you don't like kids, so I get it. But adults don't wrap presents like you have to build or that are bigger than wrapping. You just put it there by the tree.
I didn't say it gotta
What are you
be-
talking about?
I didn't say it
I
gotta-
understand that, but those are the gifts that kids are normally happy about.
You're making me sad now.
Buddy,
You're making me
It's a
sad.
sad
Buddy.
You're gonna ruin the
conversation.
holidays. Huh?
when your kids got a bike for Christmas, you built it before the night before and put it by the tree, right?
George, I don't care about that.
That's part of Christmas. What do you mean you
George,
don't care about that?
Do you not have one time where you
I
woke up and
already
you ran
answered
down
the
the
question.
stairs and you put on your robe and you put on your
Okay,
slippers?
well, I ain't never had robe and slippers, so that's we
No,
wrong
no,
right
You
no,
know
there.
how to robe and slippers?
No, man. What?
What kind of white person are you?
I'm not white, and I have a robe and slippers.
I had robe and slippers my entire life. All right.
Oh, I just had a robe and slippers the last couple years.
What
That's an honorable mention,
in the-
by the way.
I don't think there's one person I know that I grew up with that would be like robe and slippers are a necessity. Not one
I
person I,
didn't say
grew
it
up
was a
with.
necessity.
necessity,
It's
but
just
we
nice.
had them.
You guys just acted like I said I've never put a pair of shoes on my feet before. Like, what are you talking about? You guys were incredulous. Like, oh my God, you've never had a robe and slippers? Oh my
wait,
God.
wait.
Fam, I didn't grow up in Kevin McAllister's house. You know what I mean? Like, what are you
Neither
talking
did
about?
I.
Like, what are we talking
I
about
had
here?
a robe one time.
What are we talking about? You hit the camera.
Wait. Here's the situation. You're at a resort.
I didn't live in Hugh Hefner's mansion, buddy. Like, I didn't have a Playboy robe.
You're at a resort.
I didn't smoke
with
cigars
the
when I
love
was
of
10
your
years
life.
old.
You open the closet door and bam, there are the robes. You just showered. You just got the travel off you. You're not throwing the robe on?
No.
To be in the room?
No.
Oh my
Never.
gosh, bro.
Never.
You're
and that's
missing
not
out
Christmas
on-
anyways.
This is about the robe. This is not even about Christmas no more. This is about the robe and slippers.
I've never owned a robe in my entire life. Have I owned slippers? I'm sure somebody bought me slippers at some
Let
point.
me tell you something, George.
Tell
May
me.
not be this year.
Tell me.
Maybe next year.
Tell me.
I'm going to get you a Christmas gift.
Nah, don't do that.
I'm gonna get you a Christmas gift.
Nah, don't do that.
I'm not even gonna ask you nothing because I
Oh,
know
you mean in general? I thought you meant like a robe and slippers because I was gonna say if you do
No.
that, it's not gonna get you.
I'm going to get you a Christmas gift because I've known you since I was 16, 17. I go, man, I know George. I know what George will like. I'm gonna get you a gift that's wrapped, and when you wake up, you're
Buddy.
gonna open it. I'm gonna talk to Rocio when we get home. I'm gonna say, Rocio, we gotta get George a gift.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
get George a gift.
You know what gift I got that was nice? My wedding gift that I got was my watch.
buddy? We're talking about Christmas now.
I understand that,
I
but you
think
said any gift ever. So I was like,
George, 2025, wake up and get to the tree. Wake up and get to the
No,
tree. I
but
got something for you.
We
for the
don't
tree.
even buy. We stopped buying adult gifts like 10 years ago, probably.
I got something for you waiting under the tree in 2025.
Buddy,
You be ready.
I'm good.
You be ready.
I don't need it.
You be ready.
I'm good.
Don't worry about it. You be ready.
Unless you
So
got.
then when we come back to this podcast, another 10 years,
Unless
and we
you-
say top 10 Christmas gifts we've got again, part 2, you going to have
Top
something.
10 Christmas
Unless
gifts
you-
in a
I
decade.
got something for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, George.
Unless you got the winning lottery ticket you trying to split with
George.
families like me and
George.
you split it, I'm good.
George, don't worry about it.
I don't need it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't need it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't need
I
it.
got you. Saint Nick.
I don't need it.
I got
Yes,
you.
Saint Nick. I don't need it.
Since George has nothing, Rico, you want to go first or you want me to go first? I'm fine with it.
I'll go first. I'm in fear that my list is kind of whack, so I'll go first.
How can
I mean,
you
I
be in fear? It's
I
a
love
Christmas
every
list.
Christmas
You
gift
can't-
I've ever
there's
gotten.
no such thing
so
as a whack Christmas list.
Y'all gonna think it's whack because y'all don't like anything. I got honorable mentions.
I don't like anything. Don't put that narrative out there.
I did get a Michael Vick jersey. I was very excited about.
And you just bought a dog?
That was in the last handful of years. I was like, this was pre-prison era. He was still on the Falcons. It was Madden 04. Oh, Michael Vick. And then this didn't make it on the list, but it probably should have. Amber bought me a couple years ago Boba Fett's ship as a Lego set. It's called
Fire.
the Slave One. It was the last production run they have where it was called the Slave One because it was a slave ship. That's what Boba Fett drove. It was a prison transport ship. And now
Rico.
they don't call it that no more. It's called Boba Fett's starship. So
Rico.
y'all won, woke people. Y'all won.
You
Y'all
don't
did
go
it.
around when somebody says something crazy to you. You don't go around saying you're out of your cotton picking mind, do you?
No, absolutely not. Why would I say that?
I'm just curious because you.
Absolutely not.
I'm just making sure.
The ship was called the Slave One. It was a prison transport ship.
Hey,
buddy.
hey.
That's what it
Hey,
was.
buddy.
I knew
Yo.
y'all were about to say something. Number 10.
Don't raise your voice at us.
Buddy.
I will. Raise my voice this whole podcast. Number 10.
The colonizer over here.
The first
yelling at us
year-
minorities.
The first year we moved here,
I'm a half minority.
my mom bought me a Chevy Cavalier, and that's what I drove around for a while. Yeah,
yeah,
but it was like
I never
it was
got
like-
nothing like that, so that's probably why
it
y'all
was like
remember
from
stuff.
it was like from like 2002 or
Give a
something.
shite.
It was a-
Yeah.
A car.
I was
car, yeah.
I was,
Needed
gift, I
something
was
to get
gifted
from
my
A to B.
grandmother's car, but it wasn't for like no present or
Yeah,
nothing.
there
It
you
just
go.
was like, all right, she passed away. Here you go, buddy.
That's his number 10.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
That's his number 10.
I'm not laughing.
Did it have a bow on it? That's his
Oh, it did
That's
not
his
have a bow on
qualifier.
it.
That's
No,
his
we just
qualifier.
When-
Christmas. That's all he said was Christmas. That's all that matters.
You had a qualifier.
No, because you said you got a an Acura core. I thought, a Acura. I thought you meant when you first bought it.
I mean,
All right?
there is a new one out there, but it's a loaner.
Number 9. I just have concert tickets in general.
Yeah, I ain't never got nothing. Like
My
God dang. No.
she got me.
No wonder he remembers Christmas.
Kanye West tickets one year,
God dang.
and then oh my god, what was the other one?
Oh, I got.
I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was like AC/DC or something. But yeah, it was cool.
I don't know if I paid for them, so maybe it's a gift. I have no
Oh
idea.
yeah, you probably did.
Maybe.
But still,
I don't know.
a gift's a gift. Number 8, I got a gaming PC a few years ago, which was really kind. It's
You got
just
some quite elaborate gifts.
it's just been
Buddy, he had a
it's been in
car
a
10. It
closet.
was only going to get better from there. Like, what?
God
No, it wasn't
dang.
gonna get
You
that-
went from car to Kanye
He
West
probably got a-
AC/DC
He probably got a
tickets
yacht on number
to
one.
a
I
gaming
don't have a
PC.
yacht on number 1.
And
yacht.
gaming PCs ain't cheap.
Listen, it was stuff. I'm in George like position right now where I'm like trying to think of, and also you where your birthday is in January, so I'm trying to like weed out the Christmas gifts from the
He
birthday
said
gifts
my
from
list
the.
may be whack.
All right,
Started
number
out with a car.
7.
Now, I think now you guys understand why I say I don't remember nothing, because
It's
none
more-
of these things he's saying, I didn't get none of these.
No.
Now, let me be very clear. My mom got me pretty much whatever I asked for, and maybe that's another
Yes,
reason why
yes,
Christmas
I would
wasn't
agree.
like
I would agree.
whatever.
I have a hard
So-
time with that too. I agree, but
So
I
that's
do
what I'm
remember.
saying.
So I at least remember 10 things. I'm okay.
Number 7. Do you remember the Kith New Balance pack, the Central Parks and the Manhattan Bridge?
Yeah.
That was one year.
Got the whole pack.
Well, one for Christmas, one for my birthday. Because they're close together.
Okay.
All right, now we're getting into
Hit
like
the other ones.
We're getting back into
Hit
like
the other ones until the birthday.
all right, y'all making me feel bad. No, now we're getting back into like other territory. Number 6, I got a Theragun a few years ago that I've used.
That's actually a fire gift.
I've used like
a fire adult gift.
I've
Hold on,
used.
what is it?
It's a Theragun. It's one of
gun
those
that
things
you
that like you
use,
see on the
like, on your
sidelines.
muscles
They're
and
like.
Oh, I got one. of
I
those.
use that maybe once a week. So
Really?
that was a very good gift.
Oh, I just got cupping things.
I think I got that for Hannah for Christmas.
Oh, you got cupping stuff?
Yeah,
I don't
on my
know.
hip, I got bad hip.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I remember something now. I remember 2 things. All right, I remember two gifts now.
No, you can go. Go ahead.
No, you in the
No,
middle of your list.
we'll let Rico finish.
Number 5, I got a Game Boy Advance. That was a cool gift.
Yep.
See, back to kid stuff.
Now,
Number
hold on now. You're ordering of stuff. Like, car to me seems to be higher than Game Boy Advance.
I mean,
Kanye ticket should be a little. That's just me. That's just me. A Game Boy Advance, they got car at 10.
okay, so I tried to, when I did the ordering, I tried to remember like when I like the opened it feeling where it was like, oh shite, this is like the most excited. Like
I did that too.
Like 12-year-old me was super pumped to get a get a Game Boy Advance, and then like
When I do my
22-year-old me was like, oh sick, a car.
When I do
thank
my
you.
list,
You know what I mean?
The same. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. My fault.
Number 4, I got an Apple Watch. I wear it every single day.
Oh, I got one of those too.
Yeah, see, there you go.
For Christmas?
It was for Christmas.
I don't remember. I think it was. Might have been my birthday.
Number 3, Hot Wheels Viper Strike track. It had a
That the
big
one where it
snake
went
on
down
it,
the
and
thing
it
and-
and
I
it would
know what you're
attack
talking
the
about.
cars.
Ain't
I
no
was
way I would
fired
remember
on.
that if I got one of those.
Number
No
2
way.
was from I think last year or 2 years ago. Amber got me an Artemi Panarin Reverse Retro Ranger sweater. That was one of the best gifts I ever got. I was just fired.
And then did they trade him?
No,
Oh, okay.
they traded Truba,
Oh.
who himself.
Are they talking about trading him?
Who?
That man, you just
Panarin?
said. Yeah. Oh, okay, all right.
They need to talk about trading Mika Zibanejad, but his contract is unmovable and he fucking sucks. And he's on contract till 2030, so we're
Probably
stuck
not a
with him.
good thing.
The Rangers are a disaster.
Sounds like
anyway.
the Juan Soto contract. The back half.
Well, I mean,
I actually was fighting for you on Twitter yesterday. So
I mean,
people calling it a bad contract, buddy. If you win one World
It's
Series in
also-
15 years, it's worth it.
he also has an opt out after 5 years. Like I 100% expect him to opt out and
Maybe.
go to the Dodgers probably.
Eh.
Number 1, a Nintendo 64 and GoldenEye. This was when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
Firest gift I ever got. Like just pure like excitement, adrenaline. Like had no idea I was gonna like. That's what part of what it was.
That's what Christmas is all about.
That's what Christmas
That's what
is
Christmas
all
is
about.
Do you want to?
And I felt bad because like I didn't have like
guys
I don't
wanna-
remember like a lot of like toys because like I was never like really big into like I got this action figure blah blah blah. It was like just the Hot Wheels and mostly just video game stuff. So I don't know. That's where I'm at.
You guys
on the
want to
list.
do like a flow chart for me? Like you guys build it, show me what Christmas is all about. Like,
We probably should.
this, like,
Show that X-ray like with the Grinch. They show his heart, and the Grinch heart be this little until he
Yep,
feels
and
the
then it
joy,
gets
then
big.
It gets big. I think we need to do that with you.
It's true.
You won't even wear your Grinches.
you just wrote a script. I'm gonna have to sell it probably.
I might have to sell it.
I'm poor.
All right. You want to say your 2 Christmas items you remember?
Well, I said I had the watch one, but that was like
you have no idea
Might
when
be
you
a
got
birthday. But you were saying your birthday's in January. My birthday's in October, so it's kind of the same thing. Like close to Christmas. Yeah.
October's not
Yeah.
fucking anywhere near Christmas.
That's like-
Respectfully, October's not anywhere near
It's not as close as January.
Buddy, it's 2 months away. What are you
Not as
talking
close
about?
as January.
The year is 12 months. I
do not
thank
think-
you. I didn't say it was.
My birthday is January 13th. Christmas is December 25th. It's
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. You did well there.
Yeah.
But
and
that wasn't
December
the point.
29th. That's
Yeah. Like,
Again, it's not. That wasn't the point. The point is, like, if your birthday is late in the year, people like buying you birthday shit, and then they're like, "Oh, now I got a Christmas." Yeah, that happens. Same kind of thing. Birthday was not in like May. You know what I mean? A little bit closer than summer. Anyways, I don't know
trying
what
not
your
to
face
laugh,
is. It was 2 months away. It's
Okay.
one additional month
What's
from
the
yours.
second
Like, what are you
gift?
talking about?
What's the second gift that
No,
you
I
remember?
didn't say. Only said one. I mean, I
said
said no. I
two.
said 0. Sorry, that one was just because he remembered. I don't remember if I got it for birthday or not. The ones I remember for Christmas is, and the reason I remember is because it was at the time it was got a lot of use out of it. Number 1, a rangefinder for golf to see how far you are from the pin when you're hitting your shot. My sister got it for me.
That's tight.
Because that's not something I ever would have bought for myself. And they're not cheap. So when I got it, I was like, oh, this is tight. That's number 1. or number 2, however you want to do it. And the other one was I got Beats by Dre headphones one year because it wasn't going to be, I wasn't going to spend $300 or $250 or whatever to buy headphones. So that was when wireless headphones were like first becoming super popular, like before earbuds and whatever else. So I was like this.
Nice.
It felt good though,
Look at
right?
his face.
It felt good.
Though a lot of
Pure joy.
I still use them to this day. So yeah, a lot of utility out of those 2 gifts.
You don't golf though, no more.
You're right, but I use it a lot. Like that was a
Outside.
while ago. So like
Who was that in the neighborhood?
at the time,
Rangefinder.
at the time I used it a lot. That was a long time ago. That might have been 10 years ago. Okay, I mean at this point.
There you go, George. Christmas spirit.
2
There you
items. 2 items.
Not bad.
Top 10.
Christmas is fun to give to little kids when you old. Like I don't remember stuff from when I was a kid. It's too long ago.
I know.
I give them my adult peers. And
Yeah, he
it's
said
fine.
some gifts that when he was adult too.
I understand that, but we don't do adult gifts no more. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
You act like I'm not in the spirit. We just buy gifts for kids. That's all we do.
Okay. All right. Huh? All right.
I don't get gifts anymore. I mean, I might get like a stocking or whatever, but that's it.
Stay tuned. December 2025, I got you.
I'm good, buddy.
I got you.
I'm
you
good.
gonna open that gift
I don't
and
need
you gonna be
anything.
like, damn, Greg
Like I
knows
said,
me, huh?
unless
Greg
you
knows me.
unless you got the not game winning. What did I say? Winning lottery ticket you want to split?
You
then
gonna
let
open
me
that
know.
gift and something's gonna happen right here, huh?
Well, hopefully something
Yo,
don't happen down here.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
you wish. Number 10, I got the OG Xbox, the first one. Now, here's the reason why. Not because that system sucked, but the reason why is because
No, it didn't.
the OG Xbox?
Xbox is good.
Stop. Nah. Xbox didn't get fired until 360, okay?
Buddy,
The OG Xbox, look, can I do my list non-Christmas
Maybe.
gift getter?
maybe.
All right.
Can you? I don't know.
This is
Can you?
why. This is why. Because I was at the age where, like, you really didn't care if you got anything. You may have got some cash from grandma and stuff like that. But I remember going to the store with my mom to buy other people gifts. And I was like, damn, I got the new Xbox already. And I was like, I don't even play video games, but I try to want that mug. I just said that. I had no idea. She went and paid for it and got it. And when we got home, it was already after Christmas. Or maybe the day before, I remember. But she was like, here you go. She gave me the bag. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the? Fire, all right?
Sick, yeah.
Number 9, Nintendo game Bubble Bobble, okay? I love that game, Bubble Bobble. It's one of the greatest video games of all time to me. Bubble Bobble for Nintendo, all right?
Bubble
Loved
Bobble,
it. I was just hyped. Number 8, Alf, all right? The Alf talking doll. This came out in about
that's
80,
fire.
87. I didn't go anywhere without it. I remember, now this is back in the day before terrorism, all right? Now, terrorism existed, but before, it wasn't as big as
Before
9/11.
it came to your back door.
I remember I had left my Alf doll in LAX in a specific area, and a man found it in. No, not my man. My aunt, my
Thought it was
uncle
a
found
bomb.
it, and this is when you could go all the way to the gate.
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
airport,
yeah.
all the way to the gate to our flight to give me my Alf doll. I didn't even realize I loved
fire.
it. Alf doll, I loved that doll. All right. Number 7, Allen Iverson, the Iverson Answer warm-up suit. All right. Warm-up suit because I had just got the sneakers. All right. But then I got the warm-up suit, wore to school, the whole nylon warm-up suit with the Iverson do-rag headband. Fire. Now, the same Christmas, because birthday came up, the shop that I used to buy sneakers from, they would sell me the sneakers way before they were supposed to. I opened up the next box, same Christmas. This is number 6.
You made them go out of business.
I opened up the same box, and it was the red and white headband. It was the second colorway to the answers. And it was like, what the? And they were like, we already got the second colorway for you for your birthday. It was like to let me know that, like, for my birthday, we already got that.
Right,
so I'm going to include the red Iverson, the answers, all right?
fire.
The red white.
Sick.
Number 5, I got Michael Jordan cologne, all right? I thought I was the shite when I got that cologne, all right? Don't do that, no. Everybody, every boy that...
I didn't want it. I didn't have it.
Well, you were already, 62 by the
Yes,
time Michael Jordan Cologne
you were
came
already
out?
wearing Gucci and stuff by the time I was...
According to you,
fam.
not
Michael Jordan
according to
cologne-
my birth certificate.
Michael Jordan cologne to every young man was the shite. All right, I took that joint to school. I was like this. Like, you smell that? Number 4, I got the White Ranger, the Saber. All right, the Saber. Me and my brother got that for Christmas. We stayed up all night fighting with the White Ranger Saber and the Green Ranger whistle flute dagger. Don't do that. That was one of the best Christmas of all time. We had just moved to
Fire.
Oakland, and we had to stay in an apartment until we found a house. We had nothing in the house yet because stuff was being moved here. Me and my brother used that entire apartment to fight with the White Ranger Saber and the Green Ranger dagger. We scrapped all night.
My brother and I did get the lightsabers that made noise one year
Fire. Whenever you got things like that with your brothers or cousins or something like that, and you can fight like that, you got nothing like that, George. Nothing.
You don't got siblings. Do you have siblings?
Yes, one.
I
Well,
mean,
actually,
no
I got
homies, no cousins.
three technically, but
nothing.
fam, my only cousins lived in Michigan or Texas, and I lived in California.
All right, man. All right, man. I'm just checking.
This man said, "Does cologne expire?" I've had this Michael Jordan cologne for 28 years.
Do they still sell Michael Jordan cologne?
Yes.
Still
I
do
was
sell
looking
it
it up to see what the release year was.
So that's my number 4. Number three, Reebok. Aftershock Sean Kemp's, okay? This is one of the more forgotten Sean Kemp sneakers because it's not a kamikaze or a Rain Man. I remember...
Someone told him, just spray it and find out.
I remember these Sean Kemp's. I was dying. I was dying for these Sean Kemp's. These Sean Kemp's Aftershocks were one of the first sneakers, obviously metallic 5s, but it had the 3M on it. I remember I had a basketball tournament in high school, like a few days after Christmas. Fam, Cats was like, fam, your shoes were glowing on the court from the 3M. One of the most slept on Reebok Kamikaze, one of the Sean Kemp sneakers, period. Reebok Aftershocks, all right? Number 3, that was number 3, sorry. Number 2, a Burberry necktie. Let me tell you why Burberry necktie. Because me and Rocio had agreed that we weren't getting each other Christmas gifts, and she was surprising me with the Burberry necktie. But I was surprising her with an engagement ring because I proposed to Rocio on Christmas. So that's a good memory for me. I got the Burberry necktie that I still have to this day. I've worn it a trillion times. It's pretty much ruined. But she thought she was tricking me like, I know we agreed not to get a gift, but I got you a Burberry necktie. And I was like, I got you an engagement ring. And I proposed to her at her house on Christmas. And number one all time, this was the greatest Christmas of all time. You could ask my Uncle Willis. You could ask anybody who was in the house that morning in the apartment in Los Angeles, California. The greatest Christmas gift of all time was He-Man Castle Grayskull. One of the greatest gifts of all time. All right. When I opened that box under the tree, because it was a big box wrap, I had no idea what it was, George. We came under the tree. We pulled that wrapper paper off, saw Castle Grayskull. We lost our minds. Stupid fire. One of the greatest Christmas gifts of all time to me. All right.
Somebody I know in not in high school, maybe middle school, something, did have the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier.
Stupid fire.
Fire.
Had that too.
So we used
of
to
the,
go to their house and play with that.
Krang's Lair.
Craig's the ball
The
thing.
big one. Yep.
Bam.
Fire.
That G.I. Joe battle, that joint was so big, you couldn't even move that joint. That joint was an actual, one of the most fire gifts ever. I remember I had that, and when we moved, I couldn't take it. It was like, we can't take this thing. And I was like, man, come on, man, throw it in the box, man. It was like, nah, we can't take it. I was like, cool, whatever, no? I grew up fast.
That's messed up.
Anyways, that's my list.
Yes, grew up fast. You got a job at
They asked me, they said, look, it's time for you to grow up. You're 9.
Yes.
All right, you don't need this anymore.
Working the fields at 12 years old.
Anyways, y'all got anything else?
Nah,
Nothing?
man.
Good.
Merry
Good
Christmas.
time. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll be back next week. I think Ruby wants to come on.
Oh, yeah.
Grew up fast is funny.
I got no idea what we'll talk about next week when Ruby comes on, because it's going to be up to her pretty much, because we really got nothing to talk about. But we may be back next week in studio. Maybe George will be here, maybe not. I don't know. It's up to him. He's a busy man. Or Rico or Andy or somebody. Who knows? Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. That's a sneak diss. Pow! Pow!
Bow,
Pow!
bow, 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 bow.
I'm going to put up some disgusting Christmas graphics on
Buddy.
the video.
Yo, I really made my
didn't
mom
talk
sound like a
about-
rich person.
we
and
didn't
she
talk about-
Really was
Yeah.
not. She really was not. Like when I was a kid, like I didn't get like a whole lot of total. Like Christmases were just like kind of whatever.
Y'all were wealthy.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I mean, it wasn't until we moved here that we
They put
got wealthy.
Kanye tickets on the windshield of your new car. What are you about to say, George?
We didn't talk about CFP, why you got that jersey
No,
on or
thank you.
nothing.
I got to go.
I mean, that's more important than some of the stuff we talked
Then
about.
we need to start a new
Go ASU.
We need to start a new
Maybe we should do
podcast.
that. Maybe we should end this sneaker podcast and start a sports podcast. Huh?
It doesn't need to be
I
sports.
think if you,
it just be
Greg,
anything.
I dead ass think if y'all started like just an anything podcast, if y'all just kept the Sneak This name, like people would listen.
Maybe.
If we didn't talk about sneakers, like people would still listen.
Maybe. It may be that time. We got cats out here assassinating people.
But we can
got
still
all
like
kind of
do
stuff,
like
huh?
sneaker wars, sneaker draft, like still weave it in. But
That's sneak this, pal.